All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know that intro was hot. I sit there and I handpicked that intro and everything. And then, you know what? Let it happen. You know what I'm saying? PK, what did you call me when I told you I hit the wrong button again?
You fat fingered it.
I was the fat finger guy. That's exactly what happened. I don't know what the hell that I just did. Well, I know exactly what I did. I hit the same button that I shouldn't have like I did last week. So I apologize. I was hype. Everybody was like, "Oh, what beat is this?" They was over here grooving to it and shit. And everybody was ready. And then I said, "Oh yeah," and then I was ready to hit the switch button, and I hit the off button. And I said, "Oh." So anyway, we back. Sorry about that. But I hope you
What a
guys
day,
enjoyed
what a
that.
day.
Yeah, already. But just the story of my life. But anyway, it's all good. Thank you guys for enjoying the intro
No,
that
just
did
the
sit there and
story for the
watch it,
last
and
3
we are
years.
here and we're doing it.
Last
So,
3 years.
what you mean?
Butterfingers.
What you mean?
Butterfingers. You got Butterfingers.
Hey, PK,
Word.
PK.
Yeah, what's up?
Background, PK.
Hey, that background, bro.
That's not mine.
Yeah, it might be me. Hold on.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, cut
So
off
you
that Sesame
accusing
Street,
me?
sick.
And
I,
Cut that
well,
Sesame Street off.
my bad.
No, it was me. It was
Okay,
me. I called it. My bad.
All right. Okay. Yo, you guys, hey, man, y'all got to say, man, if y'all have playing some cards or some dominoes, man, you got to let me, and first invite me so I can whoop y'all's ass in it. And then, on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Tell
Can't even
him,
get offended. He's a professional crap talker. Facts.
I know, right? Let's go. Anyway,
Help
what's up,
yourself.
everybody? Man, the GRG podcast. It's live. Thank you, guys. Apologize, like I said. Anyway, let me get to it. Bloody said he'll be here a little bit later. It's no guest tonight. It's just us. I kind of wanted to just get through the topics, get through it because I do have an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. I did bring it up on next podcast, but I do have to give a big shout out to the Don and One Bad Mother. I tomorrow will get my Series X. Finally, ladies and gentlemen.
Bravo.
I
bravo.
will
Yeah,
finally
clap
get
up.
it.
Yeah, put it together. Yeah.
You should be throwing back green G's too right
Bro,
now.
I was putting back a little bit of jack. That's what happened. That's why I hit
That's what happened.
That's why I hit
messed
the
up
wrong
show.
button. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So thank you guys so much, man. And listen, thank you guys. I appreciate so many people in the community. There was so many people that hit me up trying to help me get what's going on with you, Jazzy Noob? Trying to hit me up, trying to help me, try to get a Series X. There was even a couple of PlayStation dudes that even felt bad for me and was like, "Hey man, I know a place that got a PlayStation." You know, I was like, "Look, I'll even look." I mean, at this point, but just so happened Don hit me up, and then he sit there and took me to a person that we play Halo 5 with, and then he just like, "I got an extra," and so I was like, "What?" I said, "What we talking about? What we need to do?" And you know, long story short, it wasn't going to arrive until Monday or Tuesday. I said, hell no. How much is that shipping? He said, it's kind of expensive. I said, I don't care. Charge it to the game. I got you. And so did it. So it comes tomorrow. I'm ready for this day to be over. I cannot wait to get my hands on this console. I've been excited about it ever since, and I've been very happy for everybody out there who already has one. And so I'm glad that Lemon's here. When Bloody comes, he has his. Maybe Livewire might come up. I know he has the S. And then of course Sick has it. So regardless of it, and PK also has an S as well. So everybody has something.
PK
So
got one?
He got S
Oh,
for
say
switch.
word.
Yes, PK switch.
yes. So it's basically
Oh,
so
First of all, it's not for me. Calm down. It's not even supposed to be said. That's supposed to be a surprise, KMEGA.
I'm surprised at who? We ain't your kids.
You right, but they watching the show.
Oh! Okay, all right. So this is another mess up by
Switch.
KMEGA.
Boom,
I'm sorry. I mean, it was a Switch. It was a Switch. It's a Switch Pro. All right, that's what I meant. Anyway, so
clean up in history.
I know I gotta clean myself up. Oh man. So anyway, all right. Let me get to everybody, man. PK, what's up with you? What you been doing? What you been playing, brother? What's going on, man?
So what's good? So I've been playing. I played a little bit of the new Tetris. It's on Game Pass. Tetris Connect. It's co-op. FYI, if you guys, I know it sounds weird playing Tetris.
Oh no,
but
Tetris
it's
is
actually
amazing.
pretty
No, it
cool.
ain't. I played on the Twitch.
That game is hot.
Well, yeah, the Tetris 99 on the Switch is different. This one, for some odd reason, they went all out. It's like 120 frames of ray tracing and all that crazy stuff.
I heard they're going to 8K. No, they didn't.
And of course, I've been playing some Among Us because that game is addicting and fun to play. So definitely enjoy playing Among Us and some PSO. That's about it that I could think of.
Nice. All right. And then we moving on down. Slick, aka Six Slayer. What's going on with you, brother? What you been playing? What you been doing?
Oh, what I've been playing, man. You know, I just got that Series X. You know, I got on my LG 4K 120. You know, in all its glory. But really, for now, I just been playing. You know, what I've been playing recently, anyway. Just waiting on Cyberpunk as the you know, the first big game that I want to play. I'm not too interested in Watch Dogs and all these other games. I'm interested in Cyberpunk. But I did get a Call of Duty. I didn't get to try it last night because I had to sleep in for work. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's just Call of Duty is gonna be added to the list. I'm still playing Ace Combat, and I still play the retro stuff. You know, so I was playing some Radiant Silver Guns, some Daytona. I'm still trying to master the art of the drift. That's tough. But hey, you know, it's the same thing I've been doing. I'm just waiting on the games to come. And they're coming soon.
Nice, no doubt. And all right. And for right now, last but not least, Prometheus from the Zeus, or is it the right-handed Zeus? Which one is
right-handed Zeus?
Oh, I always say from the Zeus. I thought, y'all know which one. I don't know.
You
people in the chat.
We starting to call you like B-Mega for Bum Mega. Stop it.
Bro, I think it sounds better to say, you know what I'm saying, from the Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying right-handed Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Because you just, you know what I'm saying? You somebody's like fingernail? I mean, what's going on, man?
Yeah, listen,
if you say you from the Zeus, that sounds
He's a god.
He is. But if you from the Zeus, you like you from that area of gods, right? Not the fingernail or the you know, or like the wart on the finger or something. Like you, like not the right hand, but the whole Zeus. Oh man, what's going on with you? What you been playing, man?
Yo, listen, I ain't been playing nothing. I've been making videos and doing tests. And finding out stuff how to work that console in both of them. I'm gonna say this for the record. PlayStation finally done it right for the consumer in a couple ways. I need y'all to go check out my video today. Well, it's very informative and you know, little tips. I got some more tips coming. Xbox, you know, that 2K life was crazy. Yeah, I play a couple games of 2K. I'm still winning, but you know, I'm happy to have both systems. I'm more happy that one finally stepped up to the batter's box and did some things correct. Not everything, but some things that was major. You know, we won't get into that later, but I'm happy to be on the show and I'm happy to jump into these topics.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, cool. And like I said, man, I'm excited. Man, so let's get to it. Man, I'm just.
Oh, I got to make one announcement while people listening.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of y'all listen to FOMO, Quantum TV, and Vincent T.O. I'm about to destroy these dudes this weekend with some real TV information that makes sense. Maybe not for your pockets, but some factual situations.
Facts, you can understand what's going on.
Right.
When you see it in your face.
I'm not promoting no television that take advantage of these systems that really don't. Like they've been rebuttal in the last 2 weeks. Oh, wait a minute, we made a mistake in last week when we told you to buy the TV. It doesn't do this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna run it down. I'm doing a lot of technical specs and work behind the scenes. I'm gonna try to make it more understandable for people so they know what to go out there and purchase and what they're gonna receive. So I'm working on that video myself also.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, cool. I'll definitely watch and support. But yeah, I didn't even know that you did a video while I was prepping and doing everything just to hit the off button while everything was ready. People were primed. I was reading the chat. I was like, oh, I'm hyped. This beat is hot. I was like, yeah. And next thing you know, yeah. All right. So anyway.
Plum fingers got to it.
I know. So, all right. So let's get into it, man. So right off the bat, since you gentlemen have the experience with the Series X, let's talk about it, man. I want to hear you guys' reviews. I'm going to go straight to you on this one, Slayer. What is the good, the bad, and the ugly with the X, the Series X? I was going to call it the SXX, but that's just too
Series
much.
X.
Series
Yes,
X.
Yes.
Yeah, give it to us. Let us know, man.
Man, you might have seen that little clip I put on Twitter, and in fact, I also put it in my YouTube page. whatever. It was just a clip I put up, but you could see the excitement. I tried very hard in the beginning to just, show the system in the box and the drive in my hand. I'm trying to be relaxed with it, and then I skipped one thing I said wrong by accident. I didn't make coherent sense, and I just lost it. And I started getting real hype and couldn't finish the video. That's why I cut the video off so quick, because I was so excited to get this thing hooked up, my games transferred, and playing. And it was just like that, hooked up, games transferred, playing. And what I come to notice is, and from everything I hear about the PS5, it's basically the same thing, is that, it's a better, faster, in all ways, superior version of what we had last generation, in all ways.
In all ways.
Launch a game, in all ways. You launch a game, boom, it's on. You're learning a level, boom, it's there. Okay, you want to switch to the next game, boom, it's there. You get an invite from somebody, or you need to send a message to somebody on live, you hit the button. There's not the, you press the button, it slides out, but as it's sliding out, the whole thing is blank until it slides out all the way for all the text to come, and then you gotta wait for it to animate clear enough where you get control to move the menu. All those little, steps in the menus, just boom, 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 boom. You do everything quickly. You straight to the point in all facets of using the system. You get to the game you want to play instantly.
Nice.
And it's just everything that you had before, but better. There's nothing more left to say, in my opinion.
Nice. All right. I mean, that's not as detailed as I wanted it to be, but I mean, I'll take it.
Well, I don't know what else to say.
Everything.
Details-wise,
details like talk about as well what you think that might be that could be improved. But
you got to give him DLC content when he talking.
Yeah, he got to give me a little DLC. I need that extra, man. Bro, I paid for this DLC. I know I need more than that. Come on now.
Okay. Hold up.
All right.
Well, then
he got to think about it. He ain't ready.
All right, you ain't ready. All right.
Maybe not. Maybe apparently not, because I really don't see how.
Oh, well, if there's nothing, just say there's nothing. But that, go ahead.
There's because for example.
Come on,
well, it's also tough. It's also tough because none of the next gen titles that I want to play are out yet. Mm-hmm. So basically, everything I was able to play before I had the X, I'm still playing. I'm not playing anything new. So, what do you say? The point of view that I have is just that. I have no interest in Watch Dogs, so I haven't seen any ray tracing or anything. I've seen some auto HDR.
Valhalla?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay, so what games have you played on it?
I've played the same stuff I've normally played, like I said in the intro. I played some Daytona. I played some Ace Combat. I played some Halo. I played some Geometry Wars.
PK, shut his mic off.
I played some PSO.
All right.
I'm not playing too much because I'm waiting on Cyberpunk. I'm waiting for Cyberpunk. I'm waiting for Halo. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, Halo ain't coming out for maybe a year from now.
There's ray tracing in Watch Dogs.
Those are the two titles that I'm interested in right now. Anything else right now?
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
That's
it. Well, I got my DLC from you. I got my DLC. All right. So
I got this.
All right. So come on. So Prometheus, the right mole of Zeus's hand. What's up?
You ain't no good.
I know I'm disrespectful. Anyway, what's going on, man? Okay, so let me know, man. What? Give me the good, the bad, and the ugly about it, man. Because I'm anticipating. I'm excited for tomorrow. But yeah, I need to hear all the goods.
Listen, ain't no bad.
Oh.
First of all, the system is blistering fast for everything. Even if you don't have a game on that SSD, it's fast loading. I really noticed how good the system was hooked up to my 8K TV when I cut on those features. I'm playing Dirt 5. Gears at 120 is stupid. It's so ridiculously good. I was like, I don't take Gears multiplayer serious.
Right.
It responds so well that I think it's cheating. I'm talking about, I don't, I'll be like, yeah, I don't take Gears serious. I play it for fun. I don't take it like I do Halo or, Rainbow Six or something like that, or, Call of Duty. But I think I'm gonna have to be serious with Gears because that 120 is a different ball game. Now, I know I got Spider-Man Miles Morales. We'll get into that later. Man, Watch Dogs ray tracing. Remember, I kept saying, if it ain't have dedicated hardware, we don't need it because that's a resource hog. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's outstanding. Outstanding. I was stunned. I'm not even into that game, but I game share, so I have that game available to me. I didn't try Valhalla yet, but Watch Dogs, I'm playing that just because it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got actual ray tracing where the cars in the background match the shadows in the back, of the with the street lights. And London is a rainy place. People they put puddles in there to show off ray tracing. No, London is notorious for raining. That's why everybody walk around with trench coats and tote umbrellas. You know what I'm saying? That's not movie stuff. That's facts. It rains a lot out there. The next gen experience with just the interaction, the backwards compatibility is incredible. Everything was flawless with the transition. Damn, it was like taking your Xbox One X and supercharging it. New titles is gonna be crazy on this. I mean, literally, Watch Dogs, NBA 2K. My God, it's a new game. I don't even like 2021 last gen. They took out all the nonsense. It's more fluid. It's mad responsive. So that technique.
You're gonna make me cop that.
Listen, KMEGA. I'm not a 2K dude in terms of. Well, I'll be complaining. I play it every day, but I hate the game. I hate the online. I give it up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's not the same game.
Really?
And whatever Microsoft did with the in terms of the connectivity with the console for less lag. Because the game is not a 120 frame game. It's 60 frames, solid, 4K, HDR. I wish it had some race tracing. AK, shout out to my boy 100. Yo, on some real stuff, that 2K is a new ball game. I'm even going to do a mod player. I don't play that.
Oh, yeah.
That's how hype. That was the first game I played. I played it for 20 minutes. I had to go. And I was like, when I get back home, I'm gonna go crazy. I played like 3 games online. That was key to me. But the responsiveness, the no delay, with the not making a mistake when you passing. And you want to talk about graphics? James Harden beard got shine on it and individual hairs.
Ooh, whoa, word?
Yo, the graphics, I was like, oh, I'm ready for next gen. I spent this bread on this TV. Shout out to my boy Megatron in the chat who got the TV too. Listening to your boy spending them 3 racks. You had to trust me to spend 3 racks.
Yeah, I'm looking at that TV, but I'm still looking at that TS, man. I don't know, man.
No. Keep going. I told you to watch that video today.
I did. I watched that video. I watched the video last night.
What they were saying, right?
And I watched like about 7 or 8 more videos after I watched that one. But go ahead, finish with that.
But
that's another topic.
And you want that Dolby Vision too. It's the next level.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about
and
Dolby
I'm a Samsung dude. I'm a
Samsung.
Listen, we'll talk about that later. But
okay,
the features that I'm talking about, man. The SSD expansion card, I already had to put Call of Duty on it because listen, I don't want to put everything on my system because some things got like frame rate enhancements. I don't care. But if you got that next gen graphical enhancements, because I have Watch Dogs, I didn't play. I erased it. I looked at it, but then I said, let me see this next gen status with that XS in that store. Whew. Next gen is gonna be a beautiful thing, baby. It's beautiful. I'm hype. Everything works fine. Yo, like even down to the controller input.
I was gonna say, what the controller? How was the new controller? Does it feel just like the X1 controller? Is it have any difference or
it's a little bit smaller, right? And you can program your share button to wherever you want.
Right. I knew you had the share button.
But the connectivity, even with my Xbox, my Elite Series 2, that's an older generation. Yo, I don't know what code they use or firmware or the whatever hertz that custom Microsoft Wi-Fi. I'm telling you, the input with the system is 1-to-1 now, and I could tell with 2K offline and online. It's ridiculous, and throw 120 on top of that, man. Listen, I'm waiting to play my first game on my 5 in 120 to see the difference. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Okay. Excellent. PK, did you have anything to say?
That's basically what I was saying. Yeah.
No, that's not what you were saying. You didn't say any of that. You didn't say any of that.
It was fast. It was responsive. That's what I was saying. I could see it in the map. I could see it in everything that it does.
But you
it
didn't
does
say
everything better because it's faster and smoother.
But Lemon gave me full details. You know what I'm saying? Gave me the eggnog. Gave me the proper eggnog. Man, you gave me that.
He gave you 6 examples.
That's what he did. Lemon gave me homemade eggnog. You gave me some shit that
supermarket
says super save eggnog.
I'm playing sick. Don't get me.
Wow. What even hanging out in the cooler? It was on the side.
Wait till I get the PS5. Y'all gonna really think I'm a pony.
It's all right. So there's anything else you wanted to add, Slayer, before I go to PK and see if he had anything?
No. It's just that I think basically I was saying the same thing, but.
You don't have the games I have, so you don't have the example. Son, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
listen,
that's what I said. I was like,
Cyberpunk episode on GRG, bust a nut. You good?
Okay, so all right, so
all of us will be, but
bro. Anyway, so all right, so the question I do got for you, you were playing more of the older games. So how did they respond? How did they respond to you, from your perspective?
Yeah, from my perspective, just like what Lemon was saying with NBA, I feel it in the responsiveness of the games. There's no delay anymore. You know, there was that delay that started when, the default controller was wireless on systems, and that happened with the 360 generation. Okay, like they experimented with it in the GameCube generation, but it was, standard on consoles that generation. And there was a little bit of inherent lag that came with that. And also. HD TVs back then were still new, so there was that lag that we didn't have before, and you felt it in everything because it really was a lag, or real lag. So now that lag is gone because this controller is so fast with that Wi-Fi connection, whatever it is, it's so instant. Even the old games feel like new games all over again. They feel so much better. The responsiveness, the way it just like shines on my screen now. Like if I even play something as old as Geometry Wars with the auto HDR, if I'm playing at night in a dark room, the glow from my OLED is just like, whoa! It's like it's 3D and it's smooth because it's 120 frames per second. It's so much smoother and better. And I haven't seen any next gen games, firsthand, but the example that Lemon gives about, for example, the puddles, you can see that in PC, and I've experienced that in PC, and he's explaining the same thing that I experienced on PC. So if Xbox has this now, with this, high responsiveness and frame rate, this is just like the perfect mix. And I've seen that on PC, and the Xbox has this at this price. This is a no-brainer. This system wins already, I feel.
All right. Cool. All right. So PK, did you have anything that you wanted to add about anything? Because you don't have anything like that. You have the Switch Pro.
So I just want to say, all y'all foul for not looking out for your boy about getting me a Series X. But KMEGA finds him some, get love from some Western part of the world.
Yo. Shout out to the chat. Yo, for real. I gotta get one for my brother too, but first PK. And then I have to get one for my brother. So if any of y'all know, I'm just gonna call it out, cause bro,
y'all at the west, y'all all in the East Coast. Remember what y'all was saying to me was that, man, I wish you stayed closer because we could hook you up. I'm in the middle of the country. So
that wasn't me. That was Lemon. That wasn't me. That was Lemon.
I know, but I'm
just trying to pass the buck to you, Lemon. But you do got it like that. You did say it like that.
Well, no, but
hold on. Sick. Every launch from me, who get everybody a system?
It is him. He got me my Xbox One because I didn't get one day one because I like
virus. I can't help people talking about GameStop talking about we got a people that want to order online, we send them to the stores and take all the extras.
Yeah. So
Bad enough.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no, that's
I am the connect.
Well, yeah, and so I mean, you know what I'm saying? So PK is closer to y'all. That would be like, I mean, he's what?
Doesn't matter if you're close or not. Mega. If I'd have had with the connect, I was putting the money up.
No,
send my money back.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's what I had to do.
Right.
You know
and I told you, if I get the green, but it's not just about my GRG family or my YouTube content creator family. I got 100 calls the other day.
Yeah. So
it was so bad I had to cut my phone off because when it come to that time, dudes come straight to me.
So
and I spread the love. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do it.
I wasn't mad about anybody. I was happy about everybody having one. It was just I was expecting, because tonight, this was the plan for me. Tonight there was some people that hit me up and they told me, look, Walmart is going to have some in the stores, but they're not going to tell anybody. So they're like, so what you need to do is get out there at 5 a.m. So matter of fact, get your ass up there about 4, stand in line, and then go straight there to the electronics aisle. So I was like, word, I'm going to be there. So I would, because that's why I was like, this was going to be probably the quickest GRG of all time, because I was like, bro.
You got to get on the job.
Yeah,
right?
I got to get to it. Yeah, because I was going to do that, go to bed, wake up about 3, and then just boogie. But
that dude supported me day one, Bam, right?
Yeah.
I called Bam before I called anybody in New York.
Yeah.
I waited an hour. He didn't get back to me. He said,
Def Bam Jam?
He said, yo, I had to work. I said, but when I called you, I don't care if you driving, pull over. It's that time. It's go time. I said, act sick. When I call you, you got to move.
We talk about
that's why he missed out. And I'm still on the hunt. I'm still on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the dudes that supported me from day one. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, yo, I'm going to try to do this for you. But I called him before I called anybody else. I got rid of 6 Series X and 4 PS5s. Who had 10 on deck? I had 10 on deck. And every one of them got and I called Bam first. And when he called me, I said, dude, I'm sorry, but I told you. He said, Lemon, you're right. I had to work. I said, you wasn't at work. You was on your way to work. Give me 3 minutes.
Damn.
That's it.
Oh, damn.
That's what happened. And he'll tell you. I kept it 100 with him. I said, dude, I told you. And all 10 of my homies got what they wanted.
And so, yeah, so on my end, I wasn't not expecting.
You didn't ask me.
Yeah, no, because you was way out there. I wasn't going to ask anybody. You asked him. I didn't, like I said, it didn't come.
It ain't no sick.
Yeah, so it's the thing of me. It's
I
like,
would have looked out for PK too. Bloody called me tonight. I said, yo, you asked out.
I thought Bloody got one because he showed the picture.
He wanted one from somebody else, but I said, dude, my immediate people come first. Yo, PK, this is no BS with you. You know I keep it 100. I had a lot of dudes I knew for 30 years, and I put one person first.
So
I don't, I'm all about loyalty. KMEGA will tell you that. I'm all about loyalty. You understand? PK, I would never deny you from anything, but it was out of my hands. I couldn't. Listen, I couldn't control it.
I think we have
my people couldn't control it.
A GRG intimate moment right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts.
This is great.
I take care of my people. I don't let nobody go without eating. Man, or anything. Like KMEGA, tell him. That's how I give it up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know if he had it available or whatever, but I'm just like, answer the damn phone. So
Bam will get in the chat and tell you. He said, don't give me no money. He gonna pay for it. When he get it, he gonna have it in hand, and then you can send him his money. That's it.
Yeah, I mean that's
what I told him.
That's kind of like the situation that came from my perspective with my way. Is that when I found, he was like, look, I got to find out first if I get it. And so at first I was like, oh, this shit's gonna be fucked up. But then what happened is that he had a messed up order. They gave him 2, and they charged him twice. And so he was like,
shot him his money back.
Yeah, and so I like, bro, I give you that money on the whoa. And even though it was crazy because the timing was always messed, my PayPal started messing up started tripping out because I changed my number, right? So then, and so like PayPal, and you got to give love to PayPal because PayPal's like, no, this number ain't the same, bruh. So so I had to find another way, and so I sit there, I had to find another way to get around to it, but bro got his money. And then, like I said, like with the shipping and handling, because where it came from was from Missouri, and he was like, bro, this shipping and handling is crazy. I said, I don't care how much it is. I want that. I want
That's
that.
what I tell Bloody.
I
From Bloody
want
where
that
he at, when I
2-3.
tip him something, it's
Bro,
crazy.
bro. I said I didn't care. He said, "You sure?" I said, "Man, I
Do
got
what you
you.
got to do. Get
Do
that
it.
to me.
Get that to me." And
Right.
he got his money, and so now I got my prize. So I feel good about it.
I'm happy for you.
But yeah, but no, I'm happy too. But I just want to give that shout out to everybody out there that was hitting me up, because there was a lot of you guys, and that meant a lot to me, just because of the fact that you guys wanted me to just experience what you guys experienced. So thank you so much, man. Thank you guys so much. And PK, if I find out anybody, so please, for the same people that hit me up that will listen, that's listening
PK,
now
let me
and
get a
listen
secret
now,
that I'm about to tell 52 people.
go do it.
Gamestop. I really don't know about the other companies. I don't got no connect over there, but Gamestop is my connect. Black Friday, they're gonna have a lot of them.
Yeah, Black Friday, they're definitely going to have a lot of them.
I read the email.
They're in Walmart too, because they're going to have two different. From the people that I've talked to, has mostly worked at Walmart, and they said that they'll have two phases. And now I don't know about, because out here there's a bigger Walmart, then there's a super big Walmart, and then there's but like the one Walmart will have the first stock of it, that's close to me, and then on Black Friday they'll have another stock that's going to go to that one, which is not that far from me either, but the one that the first one is a lot closer to me, just about 2 miles away from me, and then there's going to be another one that they're going to have right after Black Friday, I guess Cyber Monday or something like that, and then they'll be shipped, but I don't know.
I might buy an extra one and hold it down for somebody.
Hey.
Yeah, and all the while, slowly they're trickling out. Slowly, every day, there's a couple more here and there.
GameStop, and why y'all saw me do that video, whoever follows me on Twitter, and y'all see me out there 5 a.m, I'm gonna tell you why I was there. First off, they switched regional managers on me. That's okay, but they had 30. They had 30 pre-orders for PlayStation, and they only was getting 20.
Yeah. Well, see, that's something that I want to talk about. That's going to be part of the topics that we're going to, because we went way left. Anyway, all right. So let me read this super chat, and then PK, go ahead and say what you're going to say. Thomas Franks, brother, I did not forget. I was just waiting for this all the stuff to get done. He says, "My brothers, what's up? Happy new generation for the Series X and PlayStation 5 owners. Mr. KMEGA 405, 108, Mr. 108 Dragons, Mr. Slick Slayer." I always keep calling you Slick, so I mean, anyway.
Calling you a Harlem pimp. It's okay.
I know. And the rest of the crew, let's game.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Harlem pimp, famous dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So, all right. So, PK, now since you sit there and know that we're gonna be out there looking for you, man. We're gonna try to find what we can for you. What did you think about anything? I mean, about the situation that's going on with the Switch Pro?
I like that, Meg.
Oh, you dirty for that, bro.
I guess I don't know how to answer that. So
okay.
I think that it is a monumental launch for Xbox.
Okay.
Wasn't I know I heard from a couple of people from Microsoft, Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg. This is the most successful Xbox launch ever, including other countries, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
I think they sold more Xbox Series X's in day one than they did in the last 7 years in Japan of Xbox One.
That's huge. That's massive.
I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean that's a huge victory.
I mean, if that's 500 to 1,000, that is massive. Because I think altogether, how many did they sell? Xbox Ones did they sell? What, about 2,000 overall? Something like that. 11,000. Something like that.
Yeah, it was some low number.
It was dismal.
But yeah, they destroyed that in one day. So there's interest, at the very least, in Japan for Xbox. So that's huge. I think that's a milestone that should be talked about.
Okay, well, that's something that we will get into. All right, so let me talk about get some information about the PlayStation 5. I see that Christopher Hart, he's in here. He's saying that he got his PS5. Congrats! I've given a lot of
Congrats to you,
congratulations.
sir.
I've given a lot of congratulations to a lot of PlayStation to the PlayStation brethren out there. Let them know that I was happy for him because there was a lot of
Facts.
dudes that was doing the most. It's not the time to try to bicker and take shots. It's the time to enjoy gaming. We can get into
Celebrating and having fun. Keep
yeah,
that energy.
we could get into the nitpicking here. Sometime probably after the holidays, or if something big comes around or whatever. But for right now, let's enjoy gaming. But I don't, I guess this will pretty much probably be a short one because I think the only person who has a PlayStation 5 at this point is 108 Dragon. So. What is your thoughts about it? I heard you say that you didn't really play anything on it yet, but I'm pretty sure that you booted it
me?
up. Yeah.
Oh no, I played a couple things.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
getting to them. I just
okay.
I'm running the test. Remember, I told you. You see me put up the tweets. I'm testing certain things that people got questions for.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat, y'all have any questions? Shoot them to me at 108 Dragons TV on Twitter, or hit up one of my videos. I'm testing every feature in both of these consoles. What is performing, what's not performing. I'm trying to hit everybody answers, man.
And also, you can look on my channel in the
could
community
you
center, and you can see it. And you can see 108 Dragons videos in the community center on my channel as well. So that's another way to get to them if you didn't get to.
Definitely got that tech talk for your ass.
Oh wait, what was you gonna say, PK?
I was gonna say 108. Please address Christopher Hart because
I ain't seen him talking.
He seriously thinks the PS5 outsold the Series X
Well,
when it only launched in
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Dude, it's a great Chris, light skin. That's what we're gonna do. You're gonna stay in your light skin lane, Christopher. All right. I keep telling you, I don't want to keep putting you back on the feet. So it doesn't matter about sales. Guess what? Don't matter what sell on either one. I'm playing both of them. I don't bleed green and I don't kiss blue balls. I don't do none of that. I play on everything, so it don't matter who sold more. Doesn't matter. We don't even know the numbers. Let me guess.
No.
You got a fabricated number in your mind? Spit it in the comments. We would like to hear it.
Yeah, let us know. Let us
there
know.
Is no numbers out.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. How many is sold, Christopher Hart? So people can go ahead and look at you and laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? While we continue to go ahead and talk. So
first of all, I want to know how much sold in North America. That means Mexico and Canada. Yo, you see, PK, why you made me do this to this guy? And he's like, I don't do light on light crime. He's my light skinned brother.
Light on light
when we start the
crime.
podcast, I want him to come on because he's a dedicated PlayStation meathead. I love these guys.
Oh man. Okay, so back to it, man. What do you think about the PlayStation 5 so far, man? I'm hearing a lot of hype about the DualSense.
I'm gonna tell you what they did right, man. And people, please, the first thing you can do for your brother Lemon is go to my channel and subscribe and watch my content because I'm covering this on GRG. But please, it's greatly appreciated. But let me tell you what they did right. First of all, we know people talk, the M.2 is not available. I think they made it not available because the hardly no hard drives out there can handle it without paying that $250 price. Anyway, first off, the backwards compatibility. The boost actually works like Xbox One X. Bonus. I'm gonna get to this at the end. I'm gonna tell you what else they did properly that was impressive because sometimes when Sony do something, they don't think the whole thing out. Your PlayStation 5 will not download your PlayStation 5 enhanced games. It will only download to your SSD. And then they give you an option. When you download a PS4 game only, it will be able to be installed on an external only if you choose so. So, of course, if it don't take advantage of the system with an upgrade, of course, with 667 gigabytes of fragile memory available to you, everything counts. So you don't want to be sticking a bunch of PS4 games on it. You want to be able to play from your external. They did that. And I'm going to tell you what else they did that pissed me off, but I was happy about it. Wasn't we told to play backwards compatible games from PS4, you had to keep a PS4 controller?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought you could play with a DualSense.
No,
Oh, well,
you
maybe
could not.
Okay.
This is what I did today. I was playing. That was part of my tutorial, and that was like the bonus feature. You know, you update your system when you get home. They never said there was updated. That was the rule, right? So now I said, you know what? Let me throw in Ex Machina, whatever it's called. I can't.
Oh,
really say
Ex
that.
Machina.
Machina. There you go. I need a bloody. I love top down shooters. Ever since Smash TV, remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what got me into that.
Yeah, me too.
I was playing with my
in that cyber football game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was playing with my new DualSense controller. I'm like, oh shit. You know I don't curse, but that's how I felt. Damn. Let me try something else. I did Modern Warfare 2, remastered, worked. Detroit Become Human, worked. I said, oh, this is gonna be part of that tutorial today. It works. God of War works. Ghost of Tsushima works. Last of Us 2 works. Oh, people need to know this because Sony specifically said you need a DualShock 4 to play backwards compatible games.
I may have thought that it was the other way around.
No. That was the whole thing. Even my boy, he PlayStationed out. He was like, Lemon, you think they're gonna patch the system? I said, I don't know, but you're not getting my Army Fatigue controller when I trade in this Pro. You're not getting it. I gave him a white one. Everybody knew it. It's not a secret, but I was impressed that they did that. It's a couple other features that impressed me. Signing in their PlayStation app almost rivals Xbox Game Pass and Xbox app. They stepped it up on the app game because their app was horrible. Not like that this gen. You can install games. I downloaded. I didn't even hardly play anything because I was downloading everything because I got rid of every game that was in PlayStation Plus that I currently own, which was half of it. God of War, Detroit, several other titles. So I didn't get to play what I wanted to play. I tested games out though. I tested the next gen features in terms of connecting into a TV that can do next gen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing. And I'm gonna keep putting videos out. And for people that don't have it, when they get it, they know what to do. You know, like I show people, listen, cut this on. All your PS4 games go straight to an external if you got. And if you ain't ready, if you're about to get it, you need to put everything on external. Put your PSN account information, and everything is just gonna work. Everything. I've tested this. I've been doing more tests because I can't enjoy the game. I got to make my videos. I got to get that content to the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing. Every day I've been doing something. So every day I got some new content. I'm dropping content this weekend. We're going to talk about some things for both consoles. But it's better to see Sony doing it because Microsoft been doing that. It's been easy for Microsoft. Sony has always been, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't you think about this? But this time around, you know, that backwards compatibility, they really punched it out the park and they lined it up right. And I'm happy. It's better for the consumer. I set my console up with my cell phone. Shout out to my boy Mini-Me, my best friend and my daughter's godfather. He went through the console, it took long. I said, I teared it up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The game sharing rivals Xbox game sharing. Just a little bit different. It can log you out because he got kicked out of Spider-Man today. I bought 4 games. I bought Spider-Man. I bought Sackboy Adventures, which is not a next gen title. I thought it was. It's not. I bought Demon Souls, and I also bought Godfall. Those are the 4 games I picked up, you know. And I didn't play Godfall, didn't play Miles Morales. I'm gonna beat Spider-Man first, but everything was seamless. It was not a headache. Setting up PS4 was a headache. You know what I'm saying? Just something else. But I was really happy for how they did things this time. It looked like they sat down and thought it out. You know, M.2 drive later on down the road, I'm good because I bought that card, the card for what's name. So I really spent $700 and something on a damn Series X. You know, I didn't want to do that twice. That's $1,400. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know, whatever, $1,200. But still, you know, we out here. But listen, they did a good job. I have no complaints with the system. Graphic fidelity, I have no complaints. I don't know I was gonna get Devilman Crown system, but they 4K 120 is messed up. Shout out to Digital Foundry who don't know what they talking about and can't capture 4K 120. Copy it in 1080p. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, dummies. There's not a 4K.
You saw what he did there.
Yo, listen, there's not a 4K. This is for the record for everybody. There's no such thing as a 4K 120 capture card at HDMI 2.1. They don't exist. Digital Foundry, all their comparisons is going to be BS. If it's not 60 frames, do not listen to them. Anything in 4K 120, they cannot explain it because there's no capture device on the market.
Yeah, the best thing for you to do is to watch. Yeah,
they have the way to measure it.
Well, that's the way I'm trying to say.
You can say whatever you want, lover.
You can go and
what lover? I'm backing up what you're saying. They can't do it. They have no way to measure nothing.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you said they have a way to measure. I was going to say no, they don't.
Well, that was what I was going to say. The only way that really you can measure it is if you watch a streamer that can do 4K 20. I mean 4K 60. There isn't one. To do 4K 60. I said a streamer.
4K 60, yes.
4K streamer, yes.
Right. If you could do 4K streamer, you cannot stream 120.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said 4K.
That's what I'm saying.
60, yeah.
They don't have the capture card because when it comes out, it's gonna be like $500.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
they can't record nothing and then go back and look over it or nothing like that. They can't do that.
Yeah, because my 4K 60 was 350. So yeah, so
and mine was 280.
Yeah, so
those are great cards that capture HDR. Right. And that's Elgato's third card with that. The first two didn't even have it. No. The last card you got is their best card.
Well, yeah, I still got the 60, the 1080p 60 too. So I mean, I got that hooked up to my PlayStation.
I got one of those too, but I ain't. Listen, I want to play my games in 4K HDR and stream in 1080p.
Well, it's different. I mean, because you got both consoles. I still don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. I will eventually get one, but. Anyway, go ahead. Finish continuing about the PlayStation 5 because I mean it's pretty interesting with the stuff that you're saying.
It's they did a good job, and to see I'm gonna give my daughter my PS4 controller, but to see those games work, and they said it wasn't. I was like, wow, it's still 13 buttons. You can definitely turn. Listen, this is gonna take a minute, but I am running a test to see how long the controller lasts. I don't know about that 2-hour stuff. You know, dudes get out here. First, they were saying the PlayStation is struggling with 1080p 60.
4 hours, so it's only 2 hours?
I've seen 2 hours like 30 times.
I heard 2. Yeah, I heard 2 as well.
And I don't believe it's just people talking. It's not people showing nothing.
That's too extreme.
It's people talking. So what I'm doing, so when people ask me from experience, you understand? I don't want to hear your opinion. I'm going to take my controller and I'm going to play it. Now it has the rumble triggers, which they have the more sensitive triggers than the Xbox, but you know who started that. And you still get 30 hours on the Elite. You know what I'm saying? On Xbox. I'm gonna even if it's 10 hours, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? But 2 hours is kind of stupid. So I'm still running those tests. You know, it's hard to run a test like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting it done. I'm gonna try it on 4 different games. I don't really play 2K over there, so I'm gonna try to use it on 2K20 because at least I would have fun playing that game. I have that game on that system also. I'm just running certain tests, and like I said, people get into the chats, my video chats, follow me on Twitter, and I'm hitting all the questions. I'm hitting all the marks, and I'm to my real world. I don't care about no console war opinion. I ain't doing opinions. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. That's it. But it's a great system, and he did it right. He did it right.
No doubt. All right, excellent. Do anybody have anything they want to say about the about the PlayStation before we move on?
Well, it's unfortunate, but the one thing I want to say is that I see some negatives. I don't know with that glitching that we've seen in multiple games with some systems. I don't know if we want to talk about that right now.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah,
all right, then let's go. Okay, then I'm gonna do it then.
Right.
From experience, Ghost of Tsushima wouldn't start. I reset my system. The game came on. Game over.
Okay.
Some people don't know to do that, and then they go complain.
Okay, question. What about the experience with Spider-Man? With the resetting, when you put in rest mode or whatever, it come back and it crashed the game or the system. I don't know which.
That's a patch. That happened in 2K.
Okay.
Firmware update.
Okay.
So they need a patch, right? Okay. So
right.
Yeah.
Look, I'm asking questions.
I'm giving you the answers, but I'm saying
exactly.
sometimes people, this generation is notorious for complaining.
Right.
Oh, this
Well, I
game
mean,
is too hard.
Right. So this is why I'm asking you
hold
these
on.
questions, homie.
But let me make this point though too though. If you buy something, you pay $500 for it or $400, regardless, and then regardless of because we already know. I mean, if you're a new adopter or if you're an old adopter,
Your beta tester.
you're a beta tester.
The bug tester.
But you still paid that money,
Yeah.
and if that shit is messed up, you're going to complain about it because
Right.
you're going to have to wait
Guess-
for it.
guess
So
what,
again,
KMEGA?
that's still something that should be
I got you.
addressed. Either
I
way,
got a
Right,
game
and
on my
this is why I'm
Xbox that
asking-
won't
either
play.
way, PlayStation
I got a
and
game on my
Xbox.
Right, and
Xbox
this is
that
why
won't
I'm
play that I play all the time. Rainbow Six does not work on my Xbox Series X.
Okay.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
It won't start. Every time I go to start, it kicks me to the dashboard. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they have to update their end because you can't take one game and make an example for the whole system. You get what I'm saying? It happens.
Right.
It happens after a firmware patch. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, Rainbow Six ain't working. Xbox Series X is broken. I'm not doing that.
Right. But on the other hand, on the other end,
working on the system for days. Borderlands 3 got broken after a patch. Call
Right.
of Duty.
I feel you.
Connect the service after a patch.
After example. But
You know what I'm saying?
this is a little wait, hold on, yo. But lemon, this is one thing that's slightly different though about what I'm talking about is on the PS5 where and it's like a clear example of like when you overclock too far, you starting to see all these polygon glitching on multiple games on the PS5. Have you seen this?
Sick. Can let me say this. So, did they say specifically what you're saying, or you're going by example from history?
I'm going by example from history.
That don't count.
How
You
come?
can't give if people say something happening, you can't anticipate.
Oh no, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm saying it's highly suspect. It could be
It could
something
be
like that,
but
because that's the common symptom right there. An
You know when you
example.
get mad? When
So
you buy a
there's
system
no answer yet. Yeah.
and it turns off, and it never comes back on, and you have no replacements.
Right. Yeah.
That's when
And
you're
that's
mad.
happened. Yeah, and that's what happened on both platforms. That's happened the first one. That one reviewer got a PS5. There was the other reviewer that had their Xbox X and S. It's happening.
Right,
It happens. It happens.
not
But
the
it's good.
system. Everything needs updates. Your cell phone needs
Right.
to update. Your
Right.
TV needs to update. Come
Right.
on.
And just like you were saying earlier, we are the early adopters. There's a tax that goes with that. That tax is money when you're there day one. Okay, I got this LG day one. Okay, Lemon got the TV he has day one. We got these systems day one. Okay, the day one issues like, we brought the Xbox Live servers to their knees because so many people were transferring games and setting up these systems and downloading whole new games, and not just whole new games, whole new libraries of games all over again. They have to re-download their library, okay, of multiple games, multiple terabytes of data.
Okay.
You kidding me? Per person.
So
and it brought Live down to his knees, and it stayed up. It slowed down a little, and then in half an hour it stayed up, and everything was good. It was crazy.
Okay, so Jazzy Noob said, he says they're claiming with haptic feedback options running. Some said 2 hours, a few said 4 hours, probably longer, but not like the Xbox. I don't think. No, I think Xbox has already got their situation, sewn up. And then that's another thing too, is that like, with all the enhancements with this new controller, because the one thing that caught my interest is not only the triggers on the back of the PlayStation's controller, but there's also the digital control, where it feels, from my understanding, where it feels like it's like jelly a little bit, like it's so it's got this weird type of feel, like you can feel some sort of like resistance to it or whatever when you press it. And then also with the knobs at the bottom, I hear that they have a lot of resistance and things like that. My only question is which this sounds really, really good. I can't wait to get my hands on that controller myself. I mean, I might just buy one just to have so I can play certain PlayStation games, or just PC games, I should say, with the controller to see how it actually feels, because it sounds amazing. But the one thing that I think about with that controller is the same way I feel about the Elite controller. How long will it last? You see what I'm saying? Because there's been people that's had countless uh, the elite controllers, and there's some people I know that got hands like rocks that gets them knocked out and messed up in like 6-7 months. I've seen people that made it for about a year and a half before they had issues. I wonder if there's more wear and tear that's going to go into these controllers. Will the battery life will get lower, and will it have the same problem as the elite controller? That's my only my only question that I have with those controllers. Do you want to touch on? Do anybody want to touch on that? Especially you, Lemon. Okay, maybe he just probably walked away or something. I don't know. Okay, so I guess not. But that's one of the things that I wanted to know about that controller. So anyway, all right. So let's get on to the next topic because I really we gotta get it moving. Let's see. All these. Okay. The pre-orders that's come out, it was a mess on both ends. I mean, Xbox had the right idea, other than what PlayStation did at the beginning. Then it seemed like PlayStation got it together at the end, and then with the Xbox situation, I don't know, it was just a mess. But there's been reports that, of course, it's not only reports, but we've seen it all through the internet. All you got to do is go to eBay, go to Facebook, go to Craigslist. Hell, just look on Twitter, and you'll see people that'll have 4, 5, 6 Xbox One X's and Xbox Series X's and PlayStation 5s and just massive piles, and then they're scalping them and just selling them for ridiculous numbers. But this story was pretty crazy, and I think it was Kunistina that sent this to me, man. I really appreciate it. Where GameStop employees that already knew how many extra consoles that they were going to have took those consoles, paid for them, and then were the people to send those consoles out and sell them for the crazy amounts that they did. Now, of course, there's people that was complaining because they knew some of the people that they seen them that sold these consoles at these high prices, said that they work in these chain stores. But, with GameStop and all their situation, with all their crazy situation that's going on, they got crazy sales numbers on both consoles, so they're not going to really go after anybody. And technically, it's legal as long as technically you can't mess with them because they bought the consoles themselves, and they're just selling to the consumer at just crazy prices. So, my question to you, and I'm gonna go to you, PK, first. What can be done about the whole scalping thing? What options can Microsoft, Nintendo, Xbox, and even as we've seen with Nvidia, and I'm pretty sure that with the new card that's coming from AMD, what can these companies do to try to stop these bots from pre-ordering and these people from scalping like they do? We know that they can't completely 100% stop it, but what options do they have in their disposal to try to alleviate that? Because this is just such a mess. All right.
Okay. Wow.
All
Xbox
right.
Switch X. Xbox Switch S.
You do this every week. Every week. Every week. So I may have the fat fingers to keep cutting off the show right after the intro, but you got the fat finger, the fat ear or something that don't hear me saying something and don't hit that button in time. So
You got sleep apnea.
So go ahead, PK.
I try to let you guys talk, so that's why I mute my mic. But
yeah.
So, anyways, as far as the bots, they can easily put in lots of different security. I mean, everyone logs in and have to do a gotcha system to get into certain systems.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy catch for bots, but they don't do that on Walmart, Best Buy, or Target, and none of that. They don't do none of that. That's why it's easy for even on GameStop. Bots can buy up things within seconds because they're already hitting it. And it's unfair. It happens, but they don't put that extra layer of security in to make sure it's a human, which it's pretty easy just to.
It's baffling why they don't. I mean, it's cheap. It's easy to do, and
how you just gonna cut him off like that? How you gonna cut him off like that?
No, I'm asking PK. Why?
Oh, I thought you just cut them all like, damn, bro. What's going on?
It's all right. I mean, yeah, it's not hard. I mean, everyone does it. It's just that if you look at Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, Target, none of them have more than one payment option. They just usually take credit card. They don't have PayPal or no other secure way to purchase thing online. They basically still live in the 80s or 90s when it comes to their website and security. So that's kind of on them for being lazy on that front. Far as the GameStop, and I can tell you my story. Now, what I did was I waited to Thursday, um, when the pre-orders for Xbox Series X expired. So anyone that has a pre-order on Thursday morning, um, anyone can walk up and buy that pre-order because they can no longer hold it. So I was shopping around to see if there's any pre-orders left, and I was told there was two stores, right? One had a Series S and one had a Series X. So I go over to the store with the Series X, and the guy looked at me, didn't even look in his computer, even though that the other GameStop employee anonymously told me they have one. He said he don't. He said he don't have it, and
Hmm.
it's a glitch in the system. Now you know I've worked at GameStop before, and I know better than this, but I can't make the man sell it to me, right? I can't make him do anything. If he's holding it, he's holding it, and that's just the end of it. There's nothing you can do about it. But I know, far as the GameStop employees, I mean, the managers get free systems anyway, so they could easily sell theirs on eBay. Um, and far as stopping that kind of behavior, all they have to do is limit it to one customer a piece. Period. One per piece. That will that and I mean literally they have to. There's unless they buy it in a whole bunch of people's names, which they can track. They just limit it to one person a piece, and that includes PlayStation or Xbox. It doesn't matter. I mean, most of the time, retailers don't hold back when people are shoving money down their throat. So, um, but if you limit it to one per person, then everyone gets a shot. I mean, literally, if you go on eBay, anybody out there go on eBay, you have almost 5,000 listings of Series X's going almost $1,200 a piece. That's ridiculous. And here it is, people are still looking for one system. Um, but yeah, the bots is probably the easiest thing to control. As far as the GameStop employees, I understand they doing their hustle, but they don't get that many systems to begin with. I mean, it's not like they got 5,000 machines. It's not that. It's they get maybe seven, and then that's possible that they might have bought it to flip it. But it's even if they were doing it, it's not a high volume. It's not like the bots that are buying them up online and then they're just flipping them on eBay. So that's more of a out of control situation than the GameStop, I think.
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy, and I'm looking at people in the chat, and I'm seeing what's going on with you, Foxfire. Lady Foxfire, good to see you come on to the come on to the and check out the show. That well, they're thinking that well, Amazon don't do that. You better go check again, because Amazon got them right there. I seen it as high as $1,900 on Wednesday, and
Well,
the
well, it's
Series
not
S
sold through
was
Amazon though.
well,
That's sold by a third party. You know that.
I understand that, but you could still log into Amazon and they could still buy it off of Amazon. It doesn't matter. I mean, in the I mean, we could be technical about it, but if you log into Amazon, go type in that, they'll send you straight to that individual. You can see all those prices, and like you said, it's crazy. It's a huge amount of people who have those consoles. Now, I did see that they're starting to go down a little bit. The cheapest that I did see was about $1,200, and then I've seen the S go down to about uh like 700. So it was like hopefully over time that will the people that really still in crazy demand for them will get them, they'll have an abundance of them here in the next, I would say, hopefully month. And then, by that time that they can get back to somewhat of reasonable prices. I didn't even dare to check to see how much it was for a PlayStation. I'm pretty sure we might see prices for PlayStation anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. I don't know, but it's pretty crazy. So, 108, what do you think, man? Are you there? All right, see, let me go to Slayer then. You know what I'm saying? People like to jump around. So, what about you, man? Is there any way that this could be fixed?
Oh man, this is a real because the problem with this whole situation is no matter what you think you do, once an individual gets a hand on a system that's rare and hard to come by, they can just go flip this on platforms like Amazon, eBay, what have you. But if these big names like Amazon and eBay do nothing to automatically ban, something like an Xbox above $600, for example, right, or $650, unless they put a sensible cap on certain items in situations like this, this can never stop. This can never stop because one, any individual can get the system one way or another in the proper legal manner. Let's say legally, I know what I'm implying by legal, like, on by the book, by the rules. You get one legally or whatever. You go to Walmart. However, you can then hop on eBay or Amazon and just flip it for a higher price. That's it. How do you stop that unless those sites block that? That's the only way to do it, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, if 108 ain't back yet,
I'm back. I'm cooking, son. I wanted you to go to them first. I'm cooking. They said everything. Ain't can't stop people from being money hungry because they ain't got no goddamn jobs and they trying to, they scalpers. That's what they do. They scalp tickets at NBA games. They scalp tickets at football games. Ain't nothing you could do because they'll find a way. They got chips in people pockets right now that you could tap to pay. You got people walking around with chips in their pocket that swipe the information and don't got to use your card, don't got to touch a card. Technology advances. There's always going to be a way. What you do is stop being thirsty and giving these people your money. Let them waste theirs. Be patient. Get that retail price. Don't go buy them Michael Jordans from the mom and pop store for $450.
Exactly.
You go to Foot Locker and pay $180 like everybody else. That's how you stop it. I ain't got nothing else to say. Forget them dudes. Go crash yourself. That ain't what I wanted to say, but that was as nice as I could say it.
Right. Yeah. I looked at it. I almost risked it all when they had it. I seen the Series X for 700 and it was like
Not worth the K.
750, right? And so I was like, man, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and risk it all, man. I'm just gonna do it. But the one thing that held me back is because it was still the pre-order. And I'm like, I'm not paying that much money for no damn pre-order. I got to see the box. You got to have the box on you. And then I got to find out where you're at. So, but I was just seeing people just bidding like crazy. Because, at first there was people that was bidding and it was like 600, but then it got to 750. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. But then I was like, oh, this is just a pre-order?
Cool.
Huh?
600 is cool.
Yeah, no, I was like,
$50 more.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
200, 300, 400,
yeah.
$500
But then I was thinking about like, and then when I seen where it was from, I was like, nah, I ain't even doing that. It's crazy. I'll just wait. And so then I just kind of got to that point where I just drowned myself in sorrow and just started went on a buying spree. So I just like, forget it. So I just like, whatever. I got me a Stream Deck too. I didn't tell you guys that. Yeah, I don't know how to use this damn thing yet, but I'll find out. But other
tech support right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you will start figuring. Oh, no, it all comes together.
I was for half the price, son, but I can't.
No, I haven't. I don't even have it hooked up. No, I don't even have it hooked up yet. That was just me hitting the wrong button.
I wanted to get the bigger one.
Yeah.
Right, and give you mine for half the price, if not cheaper. But
I
couldn't get my hands on it. It's been back on Amazon. Every time, I guess I don't see it when it's in stock. But every time I see back order.
Oh yeah, no, I seen it, but I was just like, I'll just go ahead and get the regular size one, and so I wouldn't copped it. But Anyway, let me go ahead. Let's get to the next topic, man. And that is, and this is kind of like a three-headed like dragon, whatever. Like this is one of these things where it's kind of like all these things bunched up in one. But I'll just read it to you, right? All right. So Sony is looking to acquire BluePoint. I don't know why I want to say Blue Hole. I'm thinking of probably Beavis and Butthead or something. I don't know. But BluePoint. Sega wants to bring Persona and no, stop it. and other games to more consoles. And Take-Two has acquired Codemasters. Now the question I have for you fellas, and the people in the chat, which move has the most potential? So I'm gonna start off with me. For me,
I like that.
I'm just gonna start off with me. You know what I'm saying? Since people want to sit back and wait, I sit there and I say, "Hey, PK, you ready?" Crickets. Lemon, you ready? Crickets. I'm gonna go first. So let's get this out, right?
Whoa, you didn't call my name. What the fuck?
Anyway, so all right. I ain't gonna be that long with it. Only thing I just want to say on this is that I think the one that has the most potential, and people might think I'm really crazy when I say this, but I'm gonna say it's Take-Two. Because the first thing that I think of for them getting this, for acquiring them is, do anybody want to help me out? Do anybody know?
Hey, KMEGA, listen, I'm already confused by the direction you're going because I don't even know if Sony has that much money to buy Take-Two.
No, he's talking about
what?
Codemasters.
I didn't say what?
Oh, I think you meant like for Sony to buy Take-Two. Oh.
What?
No.
Let me read this again. Let me read this again for you. Sony, hold on.
That's what I thought I heard.
No, that's not what you heard. That's not even the topic. What did I write the topics for? Okay, Sony is looking to acquire BluePoint. See, you had Beavis and Butthead on your mind. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
Sony is looking to acquire BluePoint. Sega wants to bring Persona and other games to more consoles. And Take-Two has acquired Codemasters. Which move has the most potential? All right, you got it?
Okay, I got it. But,
all right. They don't need to explain nothing. Don't. Just stop till I call you on this because this was me. And this is why I'm saying Codemasters is the one. Because of a certain particular game that I know that's out there that people love, and even if they can't think of the game right now, I'm going to name it to you. Midnight Club, baby. Midnight Club. That's right there has fire potential. You got Take-Two's money. You got Kobe.
Back.
Huh? Oh, absolutely. What?
We haven't seen no iteration in that since Midnight Club LA. The best version.
I know, and that's what I'm saying.
That was the best.
But they didn't have a company that just do mostly racers to do that. See, this is a big deal for everything. So not only will they bring back Midnight Club to rival Forza Horizon, what they will also
rival that.
Yeah. Midnight Club, yeah. With a big budget, absolutely.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Midnight Club is my game. I'm not discrediting
Bro,
them,
I have no.
That's a big target.
I have no
Midnight
doubt
Club is more of an
huge target.
arcade-ish game, ain't it?
Well, that's what that's what I said with against Horizon.
Is not. Yeah. Horizon has arcade like the racing style, but it's still a sim.
No, it's still
you just can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's an arcade.
You still customize your cars crazy. Midnight Club didn't have that really.
Oh yeah, Midnight Club had way better customization.
What?
Midnight Club did have way more customization.
Chat, can you kick the host out?
Please, people in the chat. If my bro,
you're bugging.
Bro, Midnight Club
simulator versus a Need for Speed style game.
Forza Horizon is not a simulator. It is an arcade
customization.
It has
engine, rims, but you can drive on the beach.
You didn't have
off the tracks.
It's
an open world racer, but it's Forza Motorsport with the fun, like the fun edition. But you still have serious customization in cars.
You got serious customization, but I'm talking about
Midnight Club. No.
Oh man, okay, you got to go back. You know that you can change tires. You can do all that.
I know.
Change tires, change the grill, change all that.
Yeah, but it's not. You can't tune that engine.
Oh no, you could do two. You can. That's a whole different. Tone, no, ain't no limit, nothing. The customization is you talking about an engine tune for this and that to put this and that. Everything that you can do pretty much when it comes to the aesthetics of rims, the paint, all that shit is better.
Hey, nigga,
it was
let me
better
give you a
in
prime
Midnight
example.
Club,
Let me give
and
you an
that's an
example.
older game.
I love Midnight Club. You know what Midnight Club compared to?
What?
Project Gotham Racing. They are in the same category.
It's a
Project Gotham.
Horizon, and let me tell you this. They're going to go crazy with this, and Midnight Club is going to make it, and that's going to be the one that's going to compete. It's going to compete with it, bro. All right, so let me read this,
hold
man.
on. Let me get to this super chat.
Get to it. Get to it.
Z Black Riders. I don't even know what kind of money that is. You're going to have to type in regular text, but KMEGA to the bushes. Facts.
All right.
Yeah, you buck. Son, I love that game.
Bro, listen, Forza is the king. But you know what I'm saying?
Forza's
But the
like
thing,
the arcade simulator king.
Listen, Forza Horizon is the simulator.
Why are you playing this gameplay?
What you say? What?
You know why you playing this gameplay, son?
That's not my gameplay.
Who gameplay is Bright Memory? That's yours. Oh
no. That's the preview. Yeah, from Xbox.
I forgot I even played that. That game is awesome.
Yeah. That game is dope. Yeah. So
it kills the PC though.
It kills the PC version.
Yeah, the PC version didn't have those graphics. No, sir.
Oh well, no. This is the other version. This is the version that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, but
anyway, but back to
the Infinite. That's just Bright Memory. What we're looking at.
No, that's Bright. That's Infinite right there that we're looking at.
That's Bright Infinite, but Bright Memory 1. whatever they call it.
Yeah, Bright Memory 1.0 right there.
But it looks better than the PC. Because I bought that game because it KMEGA. I was like, this game don't look good, but it plays fantastic.
You know what? I'm thinking about buying that just to see what the comparison is on the X compared to what it is on the PC.
I bought that.
And it looks better on the X?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So my point is, and people in the chat, please, you can disagree with me all you want, but I can't wait to hear. That's why I want to go first, because I wanted to hear you guys tell me.
Right.
Even Jazzy Noop is in here. Jazzy Noop is in my tail over here, man. Relax, brother. Relax.
Because you listen. I love Midnight Club LA.
Listen.
It's not even in the same category as Horizon.
We haven't seen a Midnight Club.
Not even the first one.
Bro, we have not seen a Midnight Club.
Why we gotta hear you and see you twice?
Oh, because, you know what I'm saying? Look at the beard, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the beard. Because you're going to see this gameplay of me busting heads. Hey, put Halo 5, baby. Anybody want to see me in that Halo 5? Come and get these bullets in hands.
Slayer. Don't play
that was
with
real cool, man.
Intelligence.
I ain't going to fight. That was real cool, man.
What?
What you talking? Yo, listen. Anyway, let's go on with the show.
All right.
I'm gonna stop clowning. Let me shut my behind up.
All right. So check this stuff out, man. This game, you know what I'm saying? We have not seen a Midnight Club except for what was it on the 360 and the PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
That's been over 10 years ago.
And the PlayStation 2.
And the PSP.
I bought it every time.
So you know, because I bought it that was one of the last games I bought for the PSP. So again, what they can do with that game now,
no doubt.
That's what I'm saying. It can definitely rival Forza Horizon, and that's what it can. It absolutely can. That's my point.
Didn't back in the days. You act like
there was no Forza Horizon at the time, though.
No. But I'm saying, like you saying from back in the days till today, it's like comparison.
No. But you got Take-Two's money, brother. Take-Two's money. And then you go ahead and you put in Codemasters to work on that game. I mean, you already talked about how good Dirt 5 looks. I'm seeing a lot of people talk really good about Dirt 5. Just think about what they could do with Midnight Club. I got something
important to say.
And then they got F1 and all that stuff. So hold on, but let me finish because
this is about Bloody. This is important.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bloody said he couldn't make it. He got stuck in a traffic accident. I don't think he was in it, but I think the accident happened in front of him, and he's without a signal. That's why he's not here. He told me he texted me to tell you.
Oh, okay.
But he's all right. He said he's all right.
Oh well, you know what?
Thank God, just like that Ubisoft situation that turned out to be nothing.
For him to not be on the podcast, he better have arms, legs, and feet gone.
He better be paralyzed.
he better be on a stretcher. On a stretcher, on his way to on a helicopter. You know what I'm saying?
At least you admit it, Lemon. I'll take that.
No, man. Anyway, shout out to Bloody, man. Totally understand these things happen. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you, bloody.
Or he just wanted to sit back and eat a little bit long. You know what? He says, I'm already late to podcast, so I might as well. Let me call Lemon. No, don't. I won't. Yeah, let me take a little bit more, couple more bites. You want some dessert, baby? I'll just go ahead. I'll just say something.
Mm-hmm.
And so, instead of hitting me up, he's gonna hit you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what is this? Good cop,
Maybe
bad
he ain't
cop?
got your new number. He got your new number?
No, but he can text me anytime. He can hit me
You
up.
got a new number. I asked you a simple question. Do he has your new number? Because I ain't have
No,
it.
but he can hit me up on the DM. He can hit me up somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Shit. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
What?
You just said you don't have your number.
Stop it! I don't care. Anyway.
PK, leave it. PK, he not listening. He not listening. I'm just. Yo, I'm gonna leave that.
Let him be country. Let him be country.
Let me be
That's
country.
not country. That's a little slow.
Hey man, hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, he went there.
He said he don't got my number, but he could.
No, but he
Yeah.
could. But you said he didn't have a signal, so he could have. Okay, I got you.
He can
But
send SOS.
I still, yeah, he can send. Yeah, he's a Texas. He can send
Seen
smoke
some,
As
signals.
long as you got the message,
smoke
it doesn't matter
signals.
how it was delivered.
He can send smoke signals. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He
listen,
part-
if a stork come to your house and drop
it
off
wouldn't
your
be a
Xbox
stork. It would be a
from his
stork.
beard, right?
What?
You
No.
gonna say, I don't want this Xbox, a stork deliver it. You don't care how I get there.
What?
Same thing. Anyway, let's go.
Oh my God. Anyway, so Xbox is different than a car accident situation that turns into, man, I just want to have a couple of bites. Man, this tastes so good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ha! Anyway, no, I hope everything's all right with you, bloody. And the people that got into the accident. I totally get it. I totally understand. So anyway,
Trump supporters.
I know, right?
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh,
Venom.
just a lot of venom. Okay, so again, my last point on this is that the potential is there.
You're about to lose your job.
Oh, the potential is there. The potential is there. I think
You just love the
Take
game.
Two has
I
got
get
the
it.
most potential. So I'm finna go to you, PK, again, so you won't be interrupted by
Is your
Slayer.
mic on?
I know. I heard him talk, so he might have just muted his mic and walked away. I don't know. He had to fart or something. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? So PK,
Listen to a Mario presentation.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I
You're
like
right.
how
Sorry,
you
PK.
clowning on me.
Oh man,
I'm
well, I had to do something with Smash. Maybe maybe Tiger Smurf or some shit. They'll be on there. So, hey,
Take
KMEGA.
it to the Thug Edition.
Yeah. Okay,
sorry.
PK, what do you
I'm
think?
gonna
Out
He
of,
don't got no bug snacks, so he's good.
oh man,
Listen, I meant to.
Bug Snacks is
listen,
free.
Before
Everybody should have
before I
Bug
say
Snacks.
something about this, I want
Yeah, like
to.
roaches, they're free.
oh man. Okay, so
I want to say something to
Yes, sir.
Sick because I didn't get to tell him that
you're pregnant.
your face
Damn!
the,
Damn!
He said KMEGA got two twins in both his chins. That's disrespectful.
Hey, look at that! Look at that!
Yo, I'm sorry.
Look at it! Look at it! Hey, bro. I see. Yeah.
I'm going to hell.
What you gonna get is a
With
message
flaming
talking
underwear,
about them,
gasoline underwear.
talking
I'm
about
going to
them
hell.
double ass chins when you try to do them close ups. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
I'm not.
No. It's me and KMEGA joke. Stay over
I
there.
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
say
stay over
I have no idea what's going on.
oh man.
AEW is
Yes.
making a new wrestling game. The same people who made NWO on the 64, Ukes,
And No Mercy.
and No Mercy is making AEW's new wrestling game.
Ukes.
I just wanted to. If you didn't know, this is super exciting because you know
Yes,
it's
it is.
about to go down.
This is a big deal.
So
If
you
you guys
big
have
deal.
not played the best wrestling game ever was on the 64, and NWO versus World, and definitely pretty much all the 64 wrestling games were the best. So this is good news
Can I ask
because
you one
now,
question? You're a wrestling
Yeah.
fan, right?
yeah,
What you think
did
about
y'all see that
Fire Pro?
grenade? That grenade that
What you
bounced
think
off?
about
That
the Fire
was
Pro?
beautiful.
Fire Pro is good.
Fire Pro is
I love
I
Fire
think
Pro. That's like the
that's
encyclopedia to me.
That's a
Yes.
classic game.
Yes.
And
I got it on P4 too.
I think somebody even takes the sprites out of it and make actual
Yes, they did. 3D characters.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that's hilarious.
It's on
But
PC.
yeah, Fire.
Mod.
Yes, so that is
Yeah, because it's
awesome
on
game.
Steam, so it's right there in the works. In the workshop.
Okay,
It's not hard to find. It's not a secret.
I know my shit.
That's what's up.
All right, so
That's what's up.
can you answer the topic instead of okay?
Yes.
So yes,
I
yes.
just
All right.
wanted, I just thought about it. I just forgot, and I wanted to.
You know, he
share
like to
that with.
throw in topics. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
Yeah, he do be
But
slow on topics, man. I mean,
hey,
who needs
hey,
live when
look.
we got you?
He was like, yeah, you know, Mario got a
So
new
I
hat.
think Sega. I think Sega bringing Persona to the Xbox brand is going to be
You can keep
huge,
Penis Demon game.
and
Yes.
and all of the rest of the Yakuza games are coming to Xbox is going to be huge. Since Sega is basically partnering, they found so much success with Xbox Game Pass. They want to keep on plugging and plugging it up with all the rest of their titles, especially Atlas. So they definitely want to keep that train going. I know there's some guys out there named Supersonic who hates Game Pass but don't understand the value that it brings. And I just want to let y'all know that Sega for sure sees their success. And with that big, huge thing that they had to go through by selling off 87% of their arcade to try and take 30% cuts for all their executives and
Facts.
still had to let go people.
Facts.
I think they are definitely looking to focus more on the video game side than the other side
They need
to make back that I hear a question. I can't tell you my source, but I'm telling you now, it is legit when I tell you that Sega is definitely excited. They didn't even believe PSO would be this successful, but
That's how they got them
PSO
expansions. Remember,
on Xbox has made more money
I play it every day.
this year. Just this year alone has made more money
that was
than the
nice.
total 8 years combined in Japan by
Facts.
itself. So yes, they see success on the Xbox brand, and they plan on bringing more of their stuff over. So look out, Game Pass is getting more plugs
Intriguing.
coming.
Right.
So I say that's the more
You got companies that are
interesting
not
one.
trying to take the game out. Streets of Rage was supposed to have been out 4 months ago. It's still in there. They eating.
Look at that killing spree, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that.
I see you, you rookie. I see you.
What you
shit.
how about rookie? This a
Don't
free
be
fall.
jumping people when people fighting other people.
It's
That's
a free
what you told me.
fall. It's every man for themselves.
That's what I tried to tell you when I beat the hell out of you,
Oh my
Don,
God.
and Chaos.
There was no free for all. There was no
Yes,
free
it was.
for all.
It was free fall.
I don't remember
Everybody was for themselves. I whooped y'all ass. I ain't gonna talk
I
about.
don't know about no whoop no ass, but
I
okay.
whooped y'all.
Hey, look,
I won every game.
people in the chat.
yeah,
I
boy.
offer-
Whoop ass.
hey, people in the
We need
chat.
to do
I just
that and
want-
stream
I
that.
want- I
We
want
need to
it
do
be
that and stream
known-
that again. I want to see a stream of that.
Don't do it, son.
I want it to
I
be
will
known
Don't do that.
that I asked my family in GRG to do a Gears battle royale. We
Well, you're the
stream
only
it.
good Gears player.
I will
No,
play
wait.
Gears. Listen, I'll do it.
Crispy is in Masters. You
Who's
can ask Crispy. You can ask Op. You can ask any of them to be
I'll
totally.
play.
You talking about from the from
Next,
Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shout out. First of all, I don't shout out people that don't support me, but I'm gonna shout out Xbox. Xbox sent people to my unboxing, and dudes was in the chat like, Xbox said you had a great unboxing, and he's right. I subscribed. So Xbox, shout out to you. I'm giving you retweets, bro.
That's what's up.
Each one teach one. I like that. They specifically mentioned you. Specifically, I like that.
Thank you. I like seeing
That's
that.
what I'm talking. You want to support all the time. Don't be a part-time supporter. Support all the time. I like that. Shout out to my new subscribers too, and everybody who like them videos. Facts.
That's back to after the commercial's done. Back to
Limit's been a promoting machine tonight. It's like
Commercial.
I feel like he's a Street Fighter 5 ad. Let's go.
But yes, for sure, Sega is going to bring more of their catalog to the Xbox Game Pass because they see a lot of success in that, especially their older titles. So Yakuza all the way up to 6. Look out for that. Persona, especially after Persona 4 was so successful coming to PC, they definitely see that hunger.
Look at that.
And looking to bring that over. So
yes.
yeah. To me, I think that's going to be a bigger impact. But I don't know whose garbage gameplay we're looking at, but we need to turn that off.
KMEGA's the Top Gun. Free fall, baby.
No, man. You fucking goose, man.
Look at that. Top Gun, baby. Look at that. Look at them hands. Look at that. That be something on you, boy. That's that dirt you don't want, sucker. Anyway, go ahead.
So We went from the commercial to whatever that was. But that's all I got. Go ahead, Sick. Give him some.
This commercial was paid by Lemon.
Jesus.
I heard that shit. Listen, GRG is my baby too. So if I promote me, I don't care because I promote everybody.
Yeah,
fact.
No doubt.
Just saying the facts. P Quizzle, whatever you want to call yourself, fake rapper.
Hey, I'm cool with you promoting, man. It's funny to me.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna be promoting that Dragon Den podcast, and don't you ask for a date. I'm working. Oh, Sick. Did you send him what I told you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Shut. You know what? Next subject. Let's go.
Oh, I mean, is that what it is? It's like we just. But okay, so Slayer, you got anything to say on this? Because I think this is the one you said you want to go last on anyway.
Oh no! But PK.
Yes, it's the beard.
All right. So next.
What?
Wow.
No. You said what you
we
want to
heard
say.
you.
Say it again. This is GRG, not the repeat podcast.
I didn't even say anything, and you just like cut me off, and I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, come on, let's not get emotional about it. Let's get to it.
Right,
Man.
he's so
I'm totally confused with what just happened.
Go ahead. Yo, Sick, say what you gotta say. I'm on.
No, basically, I was just saying that PK already said I was going to say.
Uncle Sick. Go get your Uncle
What the fuck is this?
Napkins.
Wow. Napkins? What?
You about to start crying.
Whoa. Yo, my head hurts right now. I don't even know what's really going on. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're all sensitive, Tito Jackson.
Sensitive? What the hell? Bro, I'm just confused. Yo, slow down. Hold up.
Oh, okay. Can we stay on focus? Can we stay on focus?
For real, like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. Go ahead.
No, I just did. No.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta Agritos. Persona on Xbox will be a game changer and make stands lose a bit of interest like they did with Yakuza. Keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you.
Yo, Henosis, I rock with you on that. But you know what's wrong with that? The penis demon.
Bro,
what'd you say?
I mean,
wait a minute, I missed that.
The penis demon. You know what that is?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about.
It's a real creature in Persona. But anyway, go ahead.
And you can keep that. You can keep that exclusive.
Let me relax. It ain't that bad, dude.
Well, I don't think he's in 4. I don't think it's what is his name? Madara? He's not in 4, is he? Because I haven't.
He's in 4 and
3.
5.
He's in 3 for sure.
Yeah, he's in all of them, honestly.
I know he's in 5 because I did a video talking about it. But
multiple games. Oh,
yeah. Well, he goes all the way back from like to the Nintendo when he was on Game Boy. So yeah, he goes all the way back.
It was me, you, and Livewire, and you brought it up. I said just bought the game. You was like, at the end of the game, there's a penis demon. I was like, what? I thought you was clowning. He was like, no.
Well, no, that's what I called him that because he's the penis demon.
I know what he is, but I ain't gonna say it. But I took it back. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, all right. So Slayer, what is your point on this? We're
No, I'm still really confused right now.
Okay, all right.
But the point I was just saying was that PK basically said what I wanted to say anyway, which was that basically, well, it doesn't even matter. Let's just move on. That's all. That was it. That's all.
Well, you said that was the last. You wanted to be the last one to talk about this.
No, but PK said it anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't need repeating.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get on to it. Let's get to the last one. We're going to get out of here early because already this is turned to what it is. So anyway, let's get to and I do want to say something too afterwards about my situation that happened Monday. So,
got your feet done?
Oh, yeah, of course. Anyway, so
you got your feet done,
bro. You don't get y'all get y'all's eagle claws, man. I'm telling you, y'all come here cutting y'all women's legs and stuff, boy. Y'all got man.
Wax.
No, I didn't get no wax. I didn't get no toenail polish or nothing. I just got my feet done. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice woman. You got a nice lady with soft hands that's over here doing your feet. You know what I'm saying? And massaging your legs. That shit feels good, bro.
Your lipstick is popping too.
Whoa. Anyway, so all right, Capcom got hacked.
Lip gloss.
I'm thinking some of y'all are suspect. Y'all are making some weird. Y'all making some weird assumptions.
Listen, Only them
Bruh.
dudes in Harlem go to the
Bro,
BBC.
hold on. Somebody who works in construction or working work with boots on, they're not
They have ashy
required.
feet and ashy elbows.
Yo, bro, that shit tears up them boots, tear up your feet, man. So you need to get
Yo,
those feet checked.
and Nelson said this with another one. You go ahead.
What her notes to say, man? What did he say? What my boy say? Hold on, let me go
Oh,
ahead.
no. Why did it pop up twice? That's the same one from before.
Oh no, I think you just tripped.
Anyway,
all right, so basically, Capcom got hacked and they got held up for ransom with their data, and they paid $11 million to retrieve their data. So the question is, and I'm going to go to you on this one, Slayer. Will this hurt Capcom moving forward? We know that they've been in a rut, but then they started hitting on all cylinders once Monster Hunter became a multi-plat, and then they're doing the Resident Evil remakes and just Devil May Cry. They got a lot of hot games out right now, and they're doing really well.
Do right now. Yeah. Right now they do.
Well, and I'm sure that they're going to have quite a few other games as well. So, but will this hurt them overall?
Okay, listen, this whole situation with Capcom, okay, you talking about some recent history with Capcom where they had some ups and downs.
Yeah.
Suffice to say that, they're on the more of an upside right now. Not at the heights, but, somewhere in the middle, let's say, or whatever, right? And so they're doing pretty well. They could do better in some areas, like with Devil May Cry Special Edition on these next-gen consoles, and PC, by the way, so it's a whole around, shit sandwich that everybody got to take a bite anyway, but Capcom getting hacked like this with ransomware, where their systems are locked down and they have to pay $11 million to get back access. Normally, it's like what America doesn't negotiate with terrorists. That's basically you're not supposed to concede to those ever, because it validates them when you do. And so more is going to do, just like we were talking about with the scalping. Same thing. So, but Capcom broke and did it anyway. So either it's one of two ways to look at it, and both are bad for Capcom. It's like, they blinked like a bitch, or they're so desperate to get the data back because it's everything. It's everything that they are. Their source code for engines and all that stuff. Because remember, they make their own engines, like the RE engine that they've been using lately. With Devil May Cry, for example, their top engine. If they had lost the access to the service, the source code, or other things like that, that's crazy. And the bad thing about it, even though they paid it and they're getting access back, that don't mean these guys didn't make a copy and won't put that out or resell that data to others out on the black market. This could be potentially horrible for Capcom going forward for decades to come. Possibly, like a slow inroads of stuff they can't fight against, because it's like their planning and everything they were working with and towards is now undermining them because there's a copy out there.
Thanks.
That's horrible, and that's the worst possible situation. And the situation they're at least hoping for, the minimum they can get right now, is that they get back access to their data, honestly, because sometimes you pay and don't get nothing anyway. Hopefully they get back access for real, and that another copy isn't out there on the black market in the future. And that's always going to be a perpetual, they're always going to be looking at from sideways. So now that kills the potential for anybody to ever want to buy them. Like PK likes to talk about their debt, and that was a damning enough reason. Okay, well, here's one that's even worse than that, that's on top of it, that you can never erase. You can never be sure. It's a wrap for Capcom in that regard. They have to live on their own. They can never get any outside help. That's it.
Oof. Bro, that sounds tragic. All right, so what do you think about this, Lemon? I mean, how serious is this?
It is serious. You don't negotiate with terrorists, and when you do things like that, you bring more people out. And I'm more mad at myself right now because I got a hacking dude on my team. No, I got a hacking dude on my team. If I knew they was that easy, I'd have sent Sec to go get him.
Oh man! Well, we actually got two.
Right. Well,
Forgot about
no.
double?
Ain't nobody like sick. We got some
PK. That's what he do.
PK is the real deal.
PK hacking too?
Yeah.
We got double the pleasure, baby.
Yeah.
It's like a menage a trois.
I don't know how to do nothing. I don't know what
Right,
these dudes talking about.
right. Like, yeah, man.
I don't
what-
know how to
we
implement. Just like I don't know how to implement, but we know where it is. But we know where it is.
Listen, but on some real note, I don't care what Capcom got to deal with. They should have better security measures in place. That's a them problem. As long as you ain't stealing my information from Cap, which I don't give it to them anyway. But it's like I'm not worrying about them. You should know better. Just like Sony.
Well, I mean,
you should know better. You don't want to pay the measures to put in place financially.
But
what you need to protect yourself.
But hold on. But there is something that can be detrimental to buyers out there as well, because when you read and I know a lot of people don't read that fine print. There's only a few times ever that I have read through all the fine print, and it is a lot. I read the fine print on what game was that? Was it FIFA or it was an EA game? And I took it back. And that was, I read that.
Let me give you a prime example. Forget a video game.
Well, I'm just saying, but they use data information from a lot the people. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that they do.
How many people pay attention when they watch a movie and they get that warning that say $250,000? How many people pay attention? Nobody pay. They skip through it. DVD, Blu-ray, fork. They don't care. Yeah. So listen, you got to take the measure to protect the customer. So now don't put your information on a Capcom site. They don't protect themselves. For $11 million, they have no security. You understand? And you willing to pay to get it back? Oh no, Nintendo gets hacked all the time. And guess what? They send the feds to your crib. They get your door kicked in.
Mm-hmm. And it happened to Nintendo just recently. It's true.
Then you succeeded to the hacker. What was that? What was that? Liquid Squad? What was them dudes called?
Lizard Squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they attacked Microsoft, we got you. Microsoft said, no. We hire hackers from jail. We got you. What happened to them? They hit Sony for 3 generations. They went after Microsoft. What happened? Kick in the door, wave in the 4-4. All I heard, Microsoft, don't hit me no more. You're done. Nintendo, you're done. That's the 2 leading companies you don't play with. They send in the federales, you know what I'm saying, to your house. They sending James Bond to your crib. I got some.
And Nintendo was one step lower because stuff actually got leaked out on Nintendo. Source code and stuff.
But not to get you arrested.
Yeah, but not to Microsoft. Microsoft didn't lose nothing.
And then you gonna concede? You gonna tap out? What are you, a UFC fighter? No, you don't tap out. You fight back. You paying 11 sick. I should have been like, yo, sick. Look, go get them. That's easy. You're going to tap out and don't even know where your information is at after they claim they gave it back. You don't know if they got copies. Oh, I won't be putting nothing on your site. I'm buying all your games physical now. I don't trust y'all. It was too easy. It's like the chick on the block that give it up to everybody.
Yeah.
I buy you some bag of chips and a quarter water. Yeah. I'm good.
You never did.
Nah, no respect.
You mean to tell me that you didn't go over there and try to get a little titty and rice?
I would get titty and rice.
Okay.
With protection.
Okay.
I ain't saying it ain't gonna work out. I'm just saying I'm gonna protect myself. They stupid. When I read that, I was like, you make too much money to be given. That's like kidnapping the president's daughter. He just give up the paper instead of sending in them boys to blow your head off. Nah, I'm good.
No, yeah, it is.
I don't trust them. Yeah, I'm done with that.
It's very.
It's like Sony. I don't got no credit cards. I do everything through points or whatever their money is over there. Yeah. You ain't putting my credit card in. It says don't save it. I'll enter it every time. I'm good.
Oh no, I just go through PayPal.
PayPal, right? Yeah. PayPal protects you.
Yeah, PayPal protects you. So I'm like, no, I learned my lesson when I put that credit card information in that PlayStation 3. I learned that lesson, and them fools over here telling me that I was lying and making it up and
KMEGA, you know who they bought? Who tried to run their online service?
Who?
GameSpy.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that's what they bought.
Mm.
And then they bought what's the other company they bought for the online game service? It was another big company, but their game service was weak. But they bought them and tried to make an infrastructure with two different
Oh yeah,
companies.
GameSpy.
It was GameSpy and somebody else. Game of Sutra? Was it Game of Sutra too? It's somebody else. It's two people they bought that try to add to the Sony.
Gaikai.
Gaikai.
There you go.
Yeah, Gaikai for the streaming. Yeah.
That was for their streaming. And guess what? Fail. Build your own infrastructure.
Yep.
Microsoft, like Microsoft did.
Well, that's probably one of the reasons why they signed up with Azure.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah. They got hacked so many times. It's easy. I had dudes in my neighborhood, and I don't got the brightest street dudes in my neighborhood. But when you got dudes saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna take my PlayStation, and I got this program, and I could just take people credit cards," we talking about dudes that got a brain of a pea. Oh, everybody in my hood doing that through PlayStation connected to a
and they're stupid enough to do it from their
laptop. And this
like
is what
hackers in '95.
Yeah. This is what y'all doing? Yeah, PlayStation easy. Oh no,
crazy.
I ain't doing. I ain't doing that.
All right, so let me go to PK on this one. Get his thoughts on this. What do you think, PK? Is Capcom in trouble?
It's hard to say. I mean, ransomware is really tricky to deal with, especially when you don't have good best practices like password policies enforcing it. We see this happen in hospitals. I mean, it's kind of like when you encrypt an entire. I mean, it says, and I can read it. It says they downloaded 1 terabyte of information, and this is the message they gave Capcom.
1 terabyte.
It says if you're reading this, this means we have penetrated your network and all of your files have been encrypted. Yeah, the Ragnar Locker ransomware is what it's called. So basically, they threaten them, say you got 2 days to contact us to pay us in cryptocurrency, basically. And if not, we'll start selling this to third parties. And they got account files, banking statements, budget and revenue files, confidential stuff, tax documents, intellectual property, business information, clients and employee personal informations, plus their visas and passports. And they got this in Canada, US, and Japan. They got everything from the entire business side.
Man, that is crazy. That is real crazy.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
And I'm gonna put it out there that Capcom did fail to meet one of the time limits. So I don't know what kind of penalty that is on their side, but it just means that the price just keeps going up. But at the end of the day,
that live wire?
It sounds like live wire.
Is that late wire? Podcast over, bye, sucker.
Hey, man.
We almost at the end.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. Your daughter ain't do nothing to you. She too old for that now. She understand English. Before, when she was in Pampers and she don't know no better, and she kept taping your Xbox controller and putting it in the toilet, you said, baby, I'm going to have to replace that. No, let's go. She don't want to hear that, Donald Trump. Your ass out of office. Bye, sucker.
Hey, I still got 2 more months. I don't know what you talking about.
He said he got 2 more. Yeah, how many more minutes we got?
2 more months.
2 more months. Oh, he said he got 2 more months. All right. But go ahead, PK, finish up, man.
So I think it is a hurtful thing when you got to pay out. I mean, in my line of business, ransomware is scary, right? So you try to do best practices, and it shows that they just was not doing best practice. And the most simple thing you could do is just do a password change on all your privileged accounts. That's it. Just enforce password policy. But I've seen, working in different environments, that sometimes you run into an entire environment where privileged accounts passwords haven't been changed in years. So
especially when it comes
I'm talking, and I'm not even talking about just years. I'm talking about decades.
Facts.
Since it's been set up. That's how long. So if that's the case with Capcom, then yeah, they got them good. Whoever this is, and and yes, Capcom has been doing well. I mean, they got Monster Hunter Rise coming for Switch. That's one of their most anticipated games coming. They got RE8 coming. They got a lot of things coming down the pipe that's exciting. But this is definitely setting them off. This is definitely an off. I mean, their revenue for their year, 2021 year, is going to look horrible. I don't think it's going to put them out of business, but it definitely is hurting, and it's a breach. So they got to report it, and it's got to go on the books.
They got to do them security measures.
Yeah, so they're going to get hit with some fines, and they're going to be looked at pretty hard for a long while. And they got to pay some fines, et cetera, et cetera. But the main thing is a breach, so that has to be reported to the public whenever there's a breach, and it's sad. I mean, it happens to a lot of companies, believe it or not. I mean, before Microsoft bought LinkedIn, it happened to them. And yes, it happened to Sony. And the way Sony's hacked was again them not doing best practices. When Sony got hacked, it's because they were actually storing passwords in clear text.
Facts.
It wasn't even encrypted. It's crazy. Like they literally put on they literally said it was easy hacking. Not only did they store passwords in clear text, but they put it in folders called passwords. And then on top of that, they're using ancient machines, legacy OSs that was not even supported anymore. They were EOL. So they did everything you could think of.
People don't know what that is. You got to break
End of life.
Okay.
End of life. So they were running XP machines when XP wasn't supported. With putting people's passwords in a folder called passwords in clear text.
Remember them days, Sick?
The dumbest of the dumb, bro.
Oh, man.
Me and Sick did some dirt, boy.
Well, all right. So your last point on it, and then we'll see if I've got to say on it, and then
I ain't got to say nothing.
Yeah, so last thing is, I think it will hurt their bottom line come for this fiscal year, but I don't think it's going to put them out of business, but it does make them look bad. If they got a breach, nobody's trying to pick them up. Nobody's going to buy them.
No, sir.
Not going forward ever. It's too much of a risk.
Yeah, what game is this?
This is
Grand Theft Auto Big Heads?
No, this is Saints Row, the third, remake,
or
the remaster.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So live. The last part that we were saying before we get out of here was that Capcom got hacked, for 11 million. You got anything that you want to say on that?
Oh, let me say one thing before you start. If you want to know about the rest of the podcast, you got to rewind this. Go ahead, live. Ooh, messy.
All right.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he didn't hear nothing.
Nice.
He didn't hear nothing. All right.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. So okay. Before we get out here, I want to just say this. We had a I had this fan fest situation that happened, and we got a chance to talk to different people or whatever, but I got a chance to talk to Phil Spencer. So
yeah,
it was pretty cool. I showed that.
Second time. Say it. That's the second time.
Well, yeah, that's the second time I talked to Phil, and it was really cool. It was really cool, and it was crazy because there was people that was in the chat that was there that knew me. I had no idea until at the end, and then I got to give it up to my boy Henosis because he was like, "Hey, we love you in the UK, KMEGA. We watch your channel. We love the podcast." Like, whoa, word. And so that was really cool. But
I need some UK followers.
I know we need more of them, but we thank you. I need some Brazilians. I need all of South America. I need all of that. You know what I'm saying? We need all of Europe. I want to be super international. I need all that. I need all of it. So anyway,
matter of fact, I need to put subtitles.
I know, right? So anyway, the thing that was very interesting, and I don't really, I don't know if I could say everything that was said, so I won't. But I will say this: Killer Instinct is coming. It is coming. It is
Have to beat
coming.
your ass.
It is
It's gonna be
coming.
some time though.
It
Make sure you
is
add that,
coming. It is coming.
Is it by
They're just,
Iron Galaxy?
they're
That's
just,
all that matters.
yeah, just because of the studio. So that's coming. Also, very interesting. On top of that is that I asked about the older IPs. Would we ever get an opportunity to see those coming over to the Xbox to the new consoles? And Phil was with it. He just said it's up to the scheduling with other studios, and
Right.
of course with licensing and things like that, which he was kind of he kind of brought up about like Crytek without saying Crytek, but he's like, but yeah, no, I would love to see those properties come back. Um, it's just up to, negotiations and taking stuff like that. Also, another thing too is that the price of games are going to stay the same for Xbox exclusives. He does not want those games to go up in price. There were some things that Phil said I thought was kind of funny, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what he said, but it was pretty cool to see that they're still thinking about the situation overall, about wanting to still keep gamers, try to save a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Because there was rumors that was going around this week, and I think that was my boy Frank Thomas that showed that to me. Shout out to my boy out there. He said, well, he didn't say, but the article said that Sony was actually trying to go for more money. So on their games. So I don't know if they were trying to go another $10 or what, but Xbox is trying to say, Phil said that that's not their goal. They can't control anything with third party, but with first party, they're making sure that they're going to try to keep their games at the regular price of 60. Now, that's what I'm saying. Anything can change within by 2022. We have no idea, but I'll just go about what was said what was said then. And then last but not least, I what I'm saying, there was a lot of things that were said, but but I'm just giving you the big tidbits. The one thing that really threw me off of how those Bethesda games, they look like they're gonna be exclusive, Jack.
No, excuse me.
Yeah.
The Bethesda games and everything they bought will be exclusive to the Xbox
The
platform.
ZeniMax games, the entirety of it.
Shout out to, listen.
What?
Shout out to my boy Megatron, who had that same view. He said, "Lemon, Phil wouldn't want to do that." No, I said, you know why they're going to do that? Because they have a gaming service in Game Pass. Android.
This is what was said. This is what was said.
Let me finish.
Okay,
Gotta get a picture. Gotta get a picture. Game Pass, PC, Android. Right? That's 3 different platforms. What makes people buy into your ecosystem if there's not exclusive titles they need to play? Aaron Greenberg put the situation on blast. I'm gonna let you finish. And
okay.
I ain't even hear what you had to say. This is what I know.
Well, so this is the thing too, is that also, he said that, there's always special circumstances. So he says, but for the most part, he says, all I care about is Xbox. That was his exact words. He says, all I care about is Xbox and Xbox gamers and Game Pass. That was what he said, exact words. And so then also, but he did say that there could be special situations, which I can see. Like I don't think anybody that's an Xbox fan can actually definitely, that can say, it wouldn't be. I don't think anybody would be totally upset if there were certain games that went over to PlayStation or Nintendo. But he made it clear that Xbox, Game Pass, and the gamers are the and he also said PC are the
But they're a
forefront.
PC company first.
Yeah, they're the forefront. There is no,
Can I
there
say
is,
something?
there is. He says, I'm not worried about anybody else. He says, no, I don't want PlayStation to close down or to go after them. We get along. And he said the whole Jim Ryan thing about him and Jim Ryan talked before that article came, and that they talked and congratulated him on the X and everything like that. And he talked to people from Nintendo. He says, of course, there is no beef or no issues or any type of crazy stuff like that. He says, I know that there's people out there that want me to be a certain way, and he says, but we're not like that behind closed doors. We are competitive, but we're not what some people try to be. He also took a shot at gaming media too. I won't go into his words he said, but he was 100% right at what he said, Jack. And he took another shot too, but I won't say that what he said either. I'm not going to do all that. But Phil was very transparent. He made it clear. Also, he's the legal situation with the Bethesda stuff is why they can't say anything, and because that still is ongoing. So
There's deals in place that was there, but guess what?
Right. So
Doom ain't there. I guarantee. I'm saying this. Doom will not be a multi-plat.
Oh, and check this out though. One more thing for my boy Bloody and for Op out there. I know that Op wanted me to, and I tried to get that last question because I wanted to know myself. But somebody else asked the question and kind of answered it for us. And that is, he's not done. They're not done. They're not done on bringing in more Japanese content. They might, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say anything about buying anything or acquiring anything. But he's like, we're going to bring as many genres back as we possibly can. We're not done. We're thirsty for it. We want it. So how I'm looking at it is that he talked about games like, and I'm not saying that he said that these games are coming back or anything like that. I'm not saying that. So don't quote me and say, or don't say Phil said that, because he didn't. But he did bring up games like Mass Effect. He brought up games like Jade Empire.
The movie video game ever.
And he worked on that game. I didn't know that. He worked on Jade Empire.
And our game from the man you talked to. What's that game? Shaolin versus Wu-Tang?
Yeah, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. That'd be yes. That Shaolin versus Wu-Tang is definitely going to come out with the second version. Coming to the Xbox, to the Series X.
You're not going to yell some stuff too.
Well, go ahead. But that was the gist. I can't say anymore, but it was very informative.
I would say that this might not be a lot of news to you guys, but we will see some Fall Guys on Xbox after the deal is over with Sony.
Nobody cares.
And there will be some Among Us on Xbox.
Those are big games.
I know that.
Among Us. They're popular games. Popular games.
Yeah. Among Us is big.
That will come to Xbox. Mm-hmm. No, wait.
Not
the reason why.
Mark, I'm talking about for me.
I'm just saying in general, we will be seeing those games come over to Team Green. It's just Among Us is just different kind of thing. Nobody even seen the popularity happen with that game.
That game is crazy. That game is crazy.
But the reason why we don't have
talk about that
Fall Guys is because Sony paid to keep it off Xbox for a year.
Right.
So what's the next one-on-one we getting from PK?
So.
Yeah, talk about it. Advertising. Let's go. This is the platform. Let's do it.
It's coming. So I got a couple things lined up. I was talking to a couple Ubisoft guys, and also a person from Delilah Studios who made Battletoads. So we're definitely going to get them lined up. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to line up some good people going down the pipe for sure.
That Dragon's Den, you moving? Let's go, boy.
Right. And since Henosis was in there, Henosis can testify about what was said, what was heard, and for the things that I said. And then he also, no. I mean, there's people out there that be saying that crazy stuff, but also
they need to go kick rocks.
And then he did also bring up about backwards compatibility and the future of it, which they're just going to keep expanding on it. And then Xbox is going to try to combine, from what I got out of it, is Xbox is going to try to combine the OG Xbox and the 360 and combine this bad boy into one big
But
big
that's
ass.
what it is now.
Well, I mean, no, because
and we get enhancements.
Cause,
Xbox One X.
No, I'm talking about like the way that their games have came to people back on the OG Xbox and on the 360. That's how I got the gist of it. Is that they're gonna be a powerhouse when it comes to RPGs, JRPGs. They're gonna start going back and bringing back those titles that people, that were diamonds in the rough, like Ninja Blade and stuff like that.
What about Blue
Wet,
Dragon?
stuff like that. Like, well, nobody didn't ask about Blue Dragon, but if he's gonna bring, but he brought up about Japanese support for sure.
And we never got a sequel. You beat a boss at the end that was bigger than Godzilla. It was crazy.
Well, ask Akira Toriyama. He made the daggone thing.
Right,
he didn't do any more with it. So.
Yeah. And on top of that, I think and on top of that, before we get out of here, I do think, and this is just me making speculation, I do think that Neo is going to be coming to the Xbox here pretty soon. So get ready for that. All right, so let's get our shout outs. Livewire, you came in late. Sorry, bro, but where can they find you at? What are you doing?
Babysitting my daughter, changing pampers, and bullshit.
Go ahead and shout out your other podcast and all that.
Yeah, my bad, Livewire. I'm sorry. Is he there?
I don't know.
Chris, she asked the question. Akira Toriyama.
Oh yeah.
He created the what was it? Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually one of his mangas he was playing around with, but he just never finished it. So.
Which one would be more? Would you guys want more? Blue Dragon or Odyssey?
They both was fire, but it wouldn't even be Odyssey. What's the one? What's the RPG that had the crystal?
Oh, Sakaguchi didn't. Oh, Toriyama was the artist. There you go.
What was the RPG when you went in after you left the woods? You went into a castle and it was made of crystal. Was that Last Odyssey?
Yeah, no. that was. I thought that was Last Odyssey.
Okay, yeah. Last Odyssey's better.
Yeah,
Blue
Dragon was fire, but I loved
Odyssey.
I loved Odyssey.
I was like, damn. When I saw that level, I left the forest. First, we had to follow those beasts, but when I went into that castle, it looked like it was like going into the castle.
It was the one game that looked like a Final Fantasy game that wasn't a Final Fantasy. Even though it was made by the people that made Final Fantasy, but it still was great.
And then when you go into the game, it was a see-through castle on the inside. Then you had to work your way through the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's some real game. That's when you're a real gamer, you remember certain demographics and what brought you in. That game was awesome.
Yeah. So yeah,
and it had a multiplayer.
All right, cool. Lemon, where can they find you at, brother?
Well, you can find me at 108 Dragons TV, man. And like I said, the least anybody could do in here for all of us. Even if you follow people on Twitter, just like and subscribe, man, and share it out. Because honestly, everybody on this podcast, we put it in, we do real work, man, and we trying to keep it honest, man. And for me, man, I'm doing tutorials. If you got any questions, like KMEGA said, you can find me in this community group. You can hit me at 108 Dragons. I'm doing serious tests on both systems. I'm not playing games. I'm testing out what these systems can do. I'm doing stress tests, frame rate tests. I'm doing next gen TV, what the systems actually can pull off, because everybody's promising something else. But I'm giving you a factual situation. I don't care about no company. It's about the consumer, man. So you can find me at 108 Dragons on everything. Everything. It's spelled the same on everything, man. And it's greatly appreciated. All 58 people in here. We need 28 more likes. Share this out on Twitter, whatever. We do real things here, man, and we do it from the heart. Facts.
No doubt. PK, where can they find you at, brother?
And you can find me here every Friday, GRG. You can find me on my channel, PK Entertainment Live. And definitely on Twitter, PKX Live. And definitely if you guys want to get down on some Among Us, hit me up. I'm down to play those games and I'm down to stream that too. That game is funny as I don't know what. I literally was doing my one of my tasks, and somebody killed somebody right behind me. So when I was done, there was a dead body next to me, and of course I get blamed for it. It's just a hilarious game, just something to mess around on.
Nice. All right, Slayer, where
Let
can
me
they find
finish
you
the
at?
record before you go to sec.
Yeah.
The boy got one of the most serious one-on-one channels on deck. He brings different content. PK is definitely one of the content creators. Small, large, don't matter. Pay attention to this boy. Big thing,
Indeed.
and he got great drive, and it come from the heart. It's not financially focused. Facts.
Word.
All right.
Yeah. So
That was a good commercial. I'm gonna have to pay you for that one.
I liked it. I liked it too.
Yeah, I'm here for the streets.
Alrighty then. So yeah, you can check me out right here on every Friday on GRG, and you know the name. Everywhere good games are played. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, all of that. So you find me.
He even did a pro tip the other day. I'm proud of you, you fake ass content creator.
I'm gonna put another one up tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I already got a plan for another one.
We'll do it one more time. Live wire. Where can they find you at?
Oh my God.
Cut my mic off. And
you see, man. Hold on. Where's Dread's hitting?
Let's get some biscuits and some gravy.
You're retarded right now. Oh my God.
That podcast with 100.
Oh, y'all are foul for this. Y'all know that, right?
What are you doing? You're not making this up. You only can mimic somebody if they act like that.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So go check out live on his other podcast that he does with over there with 100 and them. And Chaos and them. There he is, finally. Okay, so where can they find you at, man?
Yeah.
Check me out on podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's around a reasonable time. I'm like 9 o'clock. East Coast time. Like I ain't got kids. But yeah, I'll be on Xbox Ain't Got No Games podcast. We're gonna have to change that name in the future, but the ponies like it, so I'm gonna rock with it until the narrative change.
Yeah. Blood in, blood out. What up, cuz?
What up? Anyway, all right.
What up, gangsta?
Sounds real smooth and sexy. Yeah.
Oh man! All right, and that's for me, man. Thank you guys so much. I will start doing some giveaways. I'm finna start giving away some GRG merch. I think it's about that time. Yeah.
My shirt.
Bro, it ain't here yet. I'm still waiting for the first wave to give
my shirt
to the people. You know what I'm saying? Suck, I'm giving you a sweater. I'm like
Trump. I don't care about
I'm giving you a sweater. I'm giving you a sweater because you too cold. I've got to warm you up.
It's cold in New York.
So anyway, all right. So yeah, I would give some away some
Indian summer out here.
Yes, I will definitely be giving out some GRG merch. Give that for that. I will do a couple of game giveaways coming up here in the future. Get ready for that. And hey, check out these emojis. And I got some more emojis coming. Yes. So you know what I'm saying. So get ready for that. And the new look for GRG. That's gonna be special for me. I'm kind of excited about that. Making that next wave, getting ready to go into 2021. So everybody, thank you. And then yeah, we'll be back. I'll be back to have an intro again. I got my home girl finally from the radio station to do it. She's a lady that's she's African from the African descent from Australia, but she does radio out here. It's crazy. So I sit there and so yeah, so I'm finally gonna get that intro for the new intro for GRG. That's gonna be hot. And it's gonna be all good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We got that $10 super chisel.
Whoa, let's see that.
Friendly neighborhood blue shell.
Woo!
That's supporting the podcast. We appreciate you, bro. Facts.
How my wife gonna just come walking in here with like
no,
she came from the
we
club?
hear that.
What you came like I came in the club from? Yeah, this 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Y'all got some type of clubs at 9 o'clock, right?
Oh, we got it.
Oh, thank you so much for being a member, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Wow, cool.
Thank you. So all right, man, we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So my wife looking at me crazy. We out of here, guys. Thank you so much. See y'all next week. Peace. I hope everybody enjoy their consoles. Oh yeah. Fight night Sunday. We'll be playing Mortal Kombat. We'll be playing Tekken.
And you should play Mortal Kombat the week following. Wait till the update.
The update is this week.
No, it's not. It's the 17th.
It don't matter. We'll play Mortal Kombat anyway, and then we'll play it again. And I want to play, and I want to try to play some more.
DOA. It's 60 frames now. I'm in it.
I can play some DOA. It doesn't matter. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come?
I want to play. I just didn't like the 39 and 30.
Okay. Well, come on through. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hey, Dragonheart Yobi, yes. He says,
Yobi,
peace, love, life. He says, y'all, let's get it. Lemon is he says he is a goat. He's a Billy goat.
Yobi,
we out, bro.
I appreciate you, bro, because I work hard on it, and I shout out everybody that gave me mad love this week.
Your videos was nice, man. Your videos was real good.
I work hard.
Yeah.
I got so much footage right now, it's crazy. But I appreciate everybody. Whether you say hello or I like the video, I appreciate everybody, man.
You going extra long. You got any more promotion you got before we can get out of here?
Listen, I'm promoting me because we promote us.
I got it. I got you.
Everything
Share this out. I really appreciate all the support that we got last week. Go ahead and share this out again. Do whatever the hell y'all did last week. It would be fantastic.
I'm telling people, retweet this.
Retweet, share it out. Follow. If you haven't, go follow everybody. The links in the description of everybody that's a part of the podcast. All that. All right, we out for real. Peace.
Facts.
Woo!
Hey, thanks for checking out the GRG Podcast. All your gaming news and our special topic of the week. Make sure to join us every Friday night, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, and 6:30 Pacific. This was the GRG Podcast.